Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dining in Barovia, a game to die for. Yay!
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
What did they do?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
what a the menu.
we are doing branching in Lemendio at the moment. But yeah, that's the one. We are the Rollers of Fate. I am
Mm-hmm,
Cisco Blanco,
hmm
your host and dungeon master,
hmm
and these are my amazing friends. Mo.
yeah. Hello, everyone. I am Mo. I am playing Goliath, Blood Hunter, named Cabal. Yep.
All right, Neil.
Hi, I am playing Lilith, the Wolfwatch Cleric of the Grave.
Martin.
Good afternoon. I'm playing Real. I'm a Vedalken Chronology Wizard, and I'm looking for the bed of eternal slumber. I haven't found it yet.
Amazing. And Tom.
Hello everyone. I'm playing. My name is Scradgen. My name is Tom.
Your
I'm
name.
playing Scradgen Wood, who is Tabaxi, famous Tabaxi bard, and just close to become very famous. I hope.
Yeah, nice.
Playing
And
fine
then,
tunes on my hurdy-gurdy,
well, no, very nice.
as fine as it
And
gets, though.
yeah, and then we have Buzz playing the Battle Rager Barbarian named War Turtle, but he is will be coming shortly. All right, War Turtle, and I'll pass it to Mo.
Yes. Hello. Hi, everyone. Just a couple of announcements. So, as always, we're looking to try to get as many people in our society of playing D&D, and bringing this up and trying to get more people involved in D&D as well. And we just want people to follow us so that we can share this D&D experience. So please, if you want, tell your friends and any family members to follow us, or get in touch with us on our Twitch and YouTube, where you can watch our videos on rollers_of_fate. And you can also send us a message or tweet on rollers_of_of fate. Also, this whole campaign is very, very gruesome and horrific, and it can be sensitive to some people. So please be aware of that as we are playing. And also, if there's anyone new, please let them know as well that this is the type of game that we are playing. That's it. And it's super boiling hot here, and I'm melting, and I need an ice cream. Pass it back to you, Cisco.
All right, cool. Thank you, Mo. All right, so after that little thing, if everyone could put themselves on mute, and I will do a little recap on our poem of the week as well. All right, so it goes as follows. In mist and shadows, pagan deities from a rural realm, now unmasked and overwhelmed, yet their roots remain condemned. A body reborn among the mist. The phantom will be missed, Barovian hearts of gold, a wonder to behold. Fate matters your name, your story might grow old, or die forever untold. Alrighty, and for 1d8 inspiration to be used on today's game, to the first to write the correct answer in roll 20. Are you guys ready? It should be easy-ish as well.
Easy-ish. All right.
All right. Which domain will be aid with the gold collected in the Roof Garden charity event?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say that again. Which what?
Which domain will be aided with the gold that is going to be collected in the charity event tonight? Yep, Darkon.
Uh,
1d8 inspiration for Mr. Real.
God damn
Amazing.
it.
Very good. The clue was a domain missing its kin. That was Azalin Rex that you already heard about, and also the investigators are from there, and
Mm-hmm.
Van Rick as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Alrighty.
gonna say the domain of dread, but that's only because that's what came to my mind. That's the one I remember only. So
All of them. That could have been all of the domains. Yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Actually, I see Bas is here as well. Hello, Bas. How you been? All good?
Hey, yeah, I'm all good.
Yeah,
Hello.
all right. Cool. Nice to have you here. So you're just on time for the recap. So let
Yeah.
me crack on with it. Cool, cool. All right. So for those of you who are not familiar with our Curse of Strahd story, our heroes are trapped in the domains of Ravenloft. Now in the city of Demon Liu, they must pretend to be noble-born to get an invite to the Grand Masquerade and kill the evil Kala. In return, Isolde will take them back to Barovia. Previously, in the life of the outsiders, in the Wax Museum basement, the fight against the sacred plants continued. Francois, the mage, and the clones, and until all their veggie foes were destroyed. The brain in the jar is Councillor Marie Croix, kept in this state to gain information afterwards. The group headed to the opera house. The spirit of Sir Lance, Marie's father, was able to move on to the afterlife once the mystery was solved. Chaos has overtaken the milieu. Many noble plant minions lay dead in piles of green goo everywhere. Yet life got back to normality within hours, as the Duchess Thaidra showed no interest in the town's misfortune. Then the outsiders headed to Croix Manor, carrying the brain in the jar. In there, they were rewarded and they were promised help on their ascent to nobility. Through a scroll, the group granted Marie a new halfling body. Now she will try to retake her council seat that the clone have left vacant. And also, last but not least, Lilith discovered her deathly curse from the spirit board and now began to remove it in time. Meanwhile, in Barovia, Strahd takes a sip of a fine goblet and says, "It has been 29 days since I brought them to my beloved land. Now they hide in the domains of lies. They have realized that they are no match for me, yet they must die." And once more, you are inside a black lacquered carriage surrounded by floral smells. Green slime covers the busy streets as you are on your way to the charity gala back in your hotel, Amour de la Vie. And that's where we start tonight, as you are guys, all of you together, well, separate within two carriages. Let's assume the usual 3 and 3. You guys can decide, and you start the evening there. What do you guys like to do or comment or whatever?
Lilith will hand Claudio the poison,
Uh-huh.
and she'll tell Claudio when we get there, make sure you're invisible. Make sure you're unseen by anyone.
I'm always
We-
invisible.
I know this one will be especially critical that no one senses your presence, especially when you put the poison in her food or her drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put my hand inside this. I mean, I assume they're gonna be serving some kind of soup or something like that, right? I could just pop it inside there, and I'll have to put my tail or something to stir it, right? Otherwise, it's gonna look like a black, green, or whatever. Which color is the potion? And Claudio kind of like holds it and sees that it's green, dark green.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hope for a vegetable soup, and that will be perfect. If things go wrong, do we have a backup plan?
If things go wrong, just kind of. I mean, we do what we do best, and we will improvise on the spot.
Okay.
It might
Alright.
not be pretty, but I'm sure we'll get through it.
All right. Okay. That sounds good. All right. I will be ready. Don't worry. Just do we have like a code word or something? Could you just tell me something and then I know that that's the right time to do it? That sounds cool.
She telepathically tells him, "Do we need a code word when we can communicate like this as well?"
Hey, the code word is that you will tell me something telepathically. Okay, yeah. I like that idea.
I'll tell you when to do it telepathically.
Okay, great. And then he kind of like breaks the connection, and you feel him in your shoulder. For you who are there as well, Real and Scratch, you see Lilith kind of like on her mind doing things. She's kind of like distant. Are you, Real and Scratch, doing anything in particular on your way in this carriage?
No, I'm just Scratch is not really impressed because it was much more comfortable and everything to sit next to the driver. So he's kind of a little bit grumpy that he needs to sit inside because he's just not very comfortable. The other seat
All right.
next to the driver was most comfortable. All the way he's complaining about it.
Oh, well, cool. Anything from you, Real? Is Real doing anything or while this trip is happening?
No, I guess just looking through the window and doing the Queen salute like to people if they look.
Yeah, as you look through the window in this right moment, you see far in the distance this beautiful house who was introduced to you before as the house of Governor Marcel Guignol, that it was burned, and you can see that the whole rooftop and everything is being slowly repaired. There is some kind of like constructions there to kind of like aid that repair. And you see that it's still not looking great. And we move to the other carriage where Cabal, Ex the Thunder, and War Turtle are seated. You guys fix yourselves in 1 second in a spot that is empty in the carriage, and you can't stop thinking about Amara, especially you, Cabal, who actually does know her from quite a few, like nearly a month now. And that kind of keeps lingering in your mind, Cabal. Are you doing something specifically during this trip in the carriage?
I'll turn towards War Turtle and I'll say, good. What you did was good. We gave you a big responsibility. And you accomplished it.
It was easy. Wasn't a challenge for me.
Yes, you made it look easy. But for me, we need you. Because when we return, we have a fight that will probably need all the strength and energy and magic that we need. And I feel without you, we may struggle. For what you did for that woman, for that girl, consider it for me your payment or redemption completed for your insolence, that what you did before.
Okay. Well, I can take that. I will help you. Don't worry. I won't leave you guys hanging. I will always have your back, one way or another.
Well, for me, it's enough what you've done already, and I thank you for that.
Thank you.
But the others, I'm not too sure if they're ready to forgive you, but we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
And I look towards Exathander. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you looking after my little thumb?
He's in my bag, where he was a long
Oh,
time for a while. He should be fine. I've got rations in there so he can eat.
okay. Oh, I'm happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. It's been quite a day already, and we still have this bloody gala now.
How are you
I still
finding
don't
this
feel
whole
like
thing?
it. It's good. I feel like I'm back on my youth. It's amazing, but my body doesn't really correspond with my appearance. So I still get tired quite often, and it's hard for me, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
All right. Well,
Thank you for asking.
but remember, this is not going to last for much longer. As I see
I
what
know.
things kind of going, it seems that we'll probably be able to, hopefully by tonight, if things go well, we'll be invited to the masquerade, the ball soon.
I hope so. I do like Demon View, I have to say. It's just, it feels like my old place used to be, where I used to come from. Something like this, but much lower degree of things. But yeah,
Do you want to stay?
no, I have to guard my Amber Temple. I have to spread the knowledge to the people. Everyone should have a dark gift.
But we already have
It's,
someone there already.
I know, but he's like me. He's our brains have been destroyed over all these years, casting spells on each other to forget everything, to protect the knowledge. And I'm sure he's lost like I was. He needs me, and I need him in some way. It's been so many thousands of years sharing the life with Neferon, I guess. I miss him.
Very well.
But yeah, thank you. And as you are having this conversation, War Turtle, you see that the carriage is starting to slowly slow down, and you can see the entrance of the hotel with the staff wearing the red livery uniforms and little hats. And within no time, the door of your carriage gets open, and you are greeted. And you were told that it will cost two silver pieces per carriage for your ride back. And the guy opens the doors to different people, and they kind of like expecting the money. Who would like to take care of this one?
Oh, give him a gold, of course.
He replies, "Oh, thank you, Monsieur. This is as always as amazing. A pleasure to see you." And they kind of like greet you out as you enter your hotel. I assume you will go towards your rooms as you reunite in the lobby.
Hmm.
You know, based on the time that it takes you to travel and stuff, you still have like around half an hour before the event.
We should return to our rooms, freshen up for the evening, and actually reconvene in the large room that me and Rill are in. Well, let's discuss what the plan is before we move ahead.
Okay.
So we'll take 10 minutes to freshen up, get ready for this evening's event, and I guess we start hearing knocks on our door.
Um, well, that will be if you tell someone to let you know when the party's starting.
Oh no,
Otherwise, you will not be ready.
from us guys. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you all get reunited on the lobby, so you are at this point all together. But yeah, you kind of like go to your own individual rooms.
Yeah, I'll take a nap.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Like 10 minutes, no more. It's just I'm just going to close my eyes for a second, and
Yeah, as you're saying this that you're gonna have nap, I'm just gonna. I really like hanging out with you. Like, I mean, we are quite like-minded. Yeah, let's go and have a nap. That sounds always good.
All right.
and hope that I'm not late. But
All right. As you are taking your nap, actually, Cabal, you hear a knock in your door,
I opened.
and there it is, a woman with a funny kind of like red outfit, like kind of like short skirt and a short like kind of like a tank top showing the belly button, and she just starts singing and say this. is your birthday better gift? And she gives you this bunch of flowers
I slam the
to
door.
your hand. Oh! She kind of like slams and drop the thing. I leave the note behind the door. And she pops a note underneath the door.
I pick it up.
As you pick it up and open, it says "Happy Birthday, Mom." And
Oh,
you kind of thinking like, who is Mo? I mean, what is this joke? And you kind of like ascertain that she has confused the rooms, obviously. And you have this beautiful bunch of flowers in your hand,
Well,
or they are outside the floor, on the floor, whichever.
I see the paper. I just scrunch it up and throw it in the bin. Oh, where is everyone?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mo. Anyway, tomorrow. So that was the announcement.
Thank you. I was not expecting that. That's funny.
All right, and then you are there. Who is with you in the room? Actually, you,
I would like
any of
everyone.
you?
I would like everyone to be there, but
All right, so you see, if real is okay, you see him like with this room door open, and he's like, you hear snorings coming from his quarter. Also, you hear like a purring kind of snore coming from Scratchovich, and you have War Turtle and Lilith there, and Claudia and Exetander.
all right. So the plan is to poison the soup, if there is a soup. Could we not find out what they're giving out for food?
I suppose we can find out when we're on our way in. I've already given instructions to Claudio to be ready with the poison, and I'll give him the cue to poison her food or drink.
What if we poison the food from the kitchen? Maybe if there's table service, he may be able to identify which one is going directly to. What was that woman's name again? Where is Rill? And I'll go to where he's sleeping. Rill, wake up! It's almost time.
Well, it's only been like 5 minutes.
Ugh.
Is that?
I grab him by the foot and bring him into the room.
Oh, damn it! Well, I'm up. I'm up.
Oh, I let go. Scratch! I just scream.
shut up!
Oh, you're awake. All right, we're all here now.
I hear you screaming. Of course. How could one sleep here peacefully?
Sorry, Lilith. Continue. I know you've given instructions to thing. What is the plan?
I mean, it was a very basic plan because I didn't want to be too specific in case those situations never came up. So it was a case of I was just going to let Audio know when the right time was to poison her food or drink. And you did make a good idea, which I thought of. It's just I don't know if they are going to be doing that kind of service, or if they do, whether they might make a mistake and then we accidentally poison somebody else. There was a lot of variables to account for, so the best option I could think of was possibly also the riskiest at poisoning her food right in front of her.
Well, we'll still probably need some sort of distraction to give Claudio as much help as possible. Perhaps
Yeah.
you, Scratch, are you going to be playing or entertaining the crowd? Perhaps you could mesmerize her with your music.
I mean, I could do definitely, but I'm just scared that she's gonna come and touch me again, and what's gonna happen then to me?
She's not here. We're talking about the governess here.
Wouldn't the Saidra be there as well?
I don't believe so. I think this is too beneath her.
Okay, in that case, yeah.
Out of character, DM, am I right? She's not going to be here, right?
You don't know, out of character or in character, I have to say. But yeah, you could ascertain probably that, yeah, you're probably right. If she hasn't shown herself, it's very likely she's avoiding the subject. So I think Cabal could ascertain that with his quite good
I mean,
intelligence.
hopefully she wasn't a plant, and she will be there.
That is true.
I'm talking about Lady Guignol.
Mm.
We don't know what happens.
I mean, she was too snobbish and too stuck up to look like a plant, to be a plant.
You can all make, let's say, a straight intelligence check, actually, to ascertain something. As really speaking, this kind of like a thought comes to your mind, but you're unclear of a clue. Oh, nice.
Those just showing off.
Oh, wow. 0.
Oh, no.
Damn it. So minimum is 1. So 1. Damn it. All right. And Scratchovich, do you ascertain it as well? Let's see now. Well, let's just use the roll anyway. So it will be with your intelligence of 0 instead. That will be, well, Scratch, Cabal, War Turtle. You are unsure. Something is lingering in your mind, but you cannot pinpoint it. Real, straight away, you figure out that all the people who you met that were plants, they were really nice, like actually genuinely helpful and nice and really
Oh no!
forthcoming with new people. And you get that as well, Lilith. And as you have quite a good passive insight, Lilith, a thought that you really don't like enters your mind, and you think for a second, what about if the Lafois were actually podlings too? And that could be why they were so friendly, and that could explain why, coincidentally, we were given the same seats where the old counselor was killed on the same booth as well on the theater. And that kind of makes you feel unease.
I'm totally thinking that Michel Pichon is like dead. Philippe Pichon, the Marquis. Because he was super nice to us.
It's kind of thinking, what if she's a plant? She's always super nice.
Well, whoever is or was one of those plant creatures, when we go tonight, we'll probably know who. Is
But what if all the plant creatures destroyed?
That's my place. The people that are not going to. Well, we can assume that the invitation list is probably going to be smaller than it is now,
Yeah, there will be some empty seats.
and we may be able to identify who these were if they are necessary for the story as well. Plus, this also gives us hope. If there's less people to go to the ball, I'm sure other invitations are probably going to be sent out. And Scratch has already impressed the Duchess already, and I'm hoping by tonight we should get another one. We should get that invite. Anyway, is everyone ready, prepared, or Rill? And I point towards his face.
Oh,
You've got a bit of drool there. Maybe you should wash your face.
sure. Yeah. I'm just going to my room for a few seconds. I'll be back.
Nice.
I'll rearrange my hair. I never had hair
I
before,
know.
so I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been
It's
quite
very
a challenge, I
It's
have to say.
complicated. I don't know why do you have. I mean, what's the point?
I mean, I'm still bald. I don't know what you're talking about. I know.
All right. And time passes, and also you when you enter your room, I actually missed that. When you enter your room, there was a message as well, another letter, and you see that it's signed by Arthur and Alanic Ray. As you open it, it's a confirmation time as you already kind of like said, agreed to go, and you see there that it says that. The seance will be at 9 p.m. in the asylum. We will not be able to attend the gala tonight, but we'll see you there tomorrow at 9 p.m.
The asylum.
Yours sincerely.
Do we have to RSPB?
It doesn't say anything regarding RSPD in there.
Sleep.
Now I know why you use the hair. If I tell them I'm washing my hair, is that a good enough excuse?
Nope.
Oh my god, we have babies and bad sound. What's going on?
Sorry.
No, I'm joking. It's okay.
Anyway, I'll let them know, like, oh, we've been invited to a seance, which at the asylum tomorrow at 9 to speak with the spirits.
All right. Well, I think the ball is in 2 days' time, right?
I think so. I think today's gala.
Then perhaps.
I mean,
Mhm.
if it's not, then we'll have to choose, but I'm pretty sure this is not tomorrow.
All right. I'm ready. Everyone ready?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. God damn these babies! They should be quiet. Why are they always around?
Yeah, you kind of like realize that next door you actually have like this couple who has like 4 kids and they are constantly crying. It's something like it's real's worst nightmare at the moment. And
No, I cast Tiny Hat every night, so I don't hear them. I just
yeah, that's the trick. But he only goes on his own.
All right. Let's get out of here before they get louder.
Yeah, they cry always reminds me on those things we were fighting in the attic, how they were called.
Gremishka.
Gremiskas.
Yeah, they do utter a similar sound, I have to say. All right, and you start making your way. You see that the hotel inside has been slightly decorated in some areas. You see that there is signs around, like with directions, or to the people who are not familiar with the hotel, directed them to the attic, to the roof garden attic. And it's kind of like the same way you pass the room that you clear, but that's not the exit to the attic, but it's quite close by, and you kind of keep following the signs until you arrive to the entrance of the garden that you haven't seen before. All beautiful, different flowers, all different colors, the perfumes of it. There is this kind of like little house with tiny turrets, and you see like all these tables have been fit in a different area. The grass is deep green and the place is illuminated with red and green, different glowing lights coming from different lanterns. And you see this kind of relaxing area as well that is got this kind of Moroccan kind of decoration style, just out of character. Well, your characters don't know how that looks like, but yeah, you see this kind of like incense and all these different beautiful smells lingering in the air. And you see as well a panel with the seating, and there is your friend Louis there, who was the one who was mute before. He says, "Welcome. Um, I have a message from Elise. She didn't wanna be inappropriate, so I'll tell you this whisper." And he kind of approaches you, real, and he says to
Mhm.
you in your ear, "The dinner price will be added to your bill, but there is also an option to give voluntary donations. So, will you be donating something, or we
But
will
of
have to
course,
announce it on the gala?" So that's why we need to know to see the numbers of donations we have collected during
uh,
that gala.
do, have you people given you the donations already?
There's been a few, nothing too impressive, I have to say. I guess Darkon is not as popular as the Church of Earth would have anticipated, but we have altogether around 500 gold pieces already collected.
Okay, I will give you 100 gold pieces.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's so generous. That's the biggest donation we've had so far. Thank you so much. And he looks at all of you and he kind of bows and he says, your table is that one there? And he kind of points to a corner table. And you see there is sitting some girls, 4 girls dressed up in beautiful clothing. And then you see a couple, Lord Governor Marcel Guignol and his wife, said Desdemony, with her glass eye. She's got like a sensational outfit, like a kind of like a purplish with a huge hat. And she's kind of like arguing with the daughters and telling them off. And then you see a board with all the names of locations. And as you kind of look around the room, make a perception check, everyone, to kind of ascertain how much.
Can we check if there is there any like names scratched out, like or T-Pexed or like changed?
T-text.
Do you see that there is gaps? That's what this perception is for, actually.
Oh, okay.
To see how much you gather from looking at this board.
Oh God.
All right. Some of you
I'm
are
still
quite
sleepy.
distracted. Yeah. What did War Turtle get?
He's looking at the food. He's like,
Yeah.
he's-
War Turtle. Yeah, he's focused on the pipe somehow. We don't know why, but he's just fixated on this pipe that goes kind of hidden on a corner, and no one knows why he's looking at it like that. But you, Cabal and Real, you notice as well as you, Lilith, that there is quite a few names crossed out, and then one of the names that stands out the most to you is your friends. Who you met and helped you in the beginning of your adventure, and Beatrice Difoy and Claude Difoy. You also see that the Duke Bernard de la Brosse name has been crossed off. So has Marie Croix as well, name. And there is quite a few gaps. Like you will ascertain that 10% of the people who were invited are not here at the moment. There is a lot of gaps everywhere.
What about the Marquis?
The Marquis, you see him there on the list, and as you will be using on that perception check, you see him in one different table in a corner with his wife, who you actually met before as well. You remember her name being Valerie.
Okay, Philippe and Valerie.
I think I must have missed it. Actually, I listened to the stream, and when I said her name, there was like a pause on my voice, and you cannot hear the name, but her name was Valerie.
What is Sadra's brother's name?
Jerome.
Is he around?
You will gather that if, as you, based on that perception check, you don't see him, and you don't see his name in there, but you also remember that he told you that he will be going completely. He didn't want to be recognized, so you will imagine that if he was here, he would be under a different name, and perhaps even a different disguise, as you know that he's a magic practitioner.
Fair enough.
Or arcane user or whatever.
All right.
But you do see as well, Seidra's name is not there, but it's not crossed off. She's just not the name written there. But you see on the council members' tables, you see that there is 2 names who were not there before, and they have like a star, like they are new council members. And you see Lord Oscan Aries, and then you see Lady Antoinette Chavin. And those 2 names are new council members who were not there before.
But did we hear those names before?
No, they were not.
It sounds like they're just like kind of newly promoted to like a higher status, or something.
Yeah, it seems like newly promoted. There were names that you remember not being on the board that you saw
What's
before.
the last name of Antoinette?
Lady Antoinette Chavin. I can write them on the stream, actually. Let's do that. Okay, I'll put them there for you.
Good on them.
If he allows me. No, it doesn't do it.
Okay. Seems like she is. She works quick to replace those that have already gone.
I mean, independently who they were, still they were nobles, and I don't see any kind of like a mourning after them. It's like so many people disappeared, and it just feels like it didn't even happen. Isn't it strange?
When you have a person like the Duchess in control of a society such as this, I don't believe there is time for any mourning. Things need to move on. The rich need to be richer, and the poor need to be poorer. Perhaps we should just find our seats, and I'll.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, we do have a plan, but it's not very strong plan, really.
Did the I'll look at where Lilith and Rill are seating. Are they seating with the governor and governess?
I'm sitting as far away from the governor and governess
But the
as
plan
I
was
can.
to put you next to them.
What?
I mean,
No,
I'm sure we have some kind of allocated seats already. It's not like we can sit
they
anywhere we
hate
want, right?
me. They hate me already.
Let's find out. DM, tell
But
us.
now is the perfect opportunity to kind of get closer with people, I guess.
Wait, are
Something
the
like that.
names? Are they like place names on the seats? Or
Yeah, you see that there is placements there in your seats.
where is my name?
You see your name and Lilith are actually on the same table as the governor. And then your names, the rest of you are located with sorry, wait just 1 second, with Governor Marcel Guignon. Yeah.
Hmm.
So really, Lily stands with her,
Yeah, so
the
you are.
governess.
I'll just repeat because Neil was reconnecting. So Lilith and Real are seated with the governor, Marcel, and his wife, Desdemony, and then the rest of you are in a different table with the Mr. Marquis Philippe Pichon.
Excellent.
All right. Scratch, perhaps you should see if you remember there was. I don't believe there was any entertainment, but we could use
Yeah,
the
you.
opportunity for you to entertain the crowd so that Claudio may do his job.
As you say that, you hear that there is music coming from a corner, and there is some kind of band. And as you look around that direction, you also see that there is Lady Elise Warner Drake that is in an amazing outfit, like a golden shimmering dress, like quite revealing, with her huge cleavage raised up, like completely alabaster white, with her kind of like reddish hair. And she looks astonishing, and she's like going up and down, like you see she's obviously using her host role, and she seems to be running everywhere. And there is a band there as well.
All right, let's take our seats.
All right. As you, all of you take your seats, you see in front of you there is some beautifully arranged silver cutlery and all these different plates, and you have all these tiny additions to your cutlery, all these tiny different forks and spoons and things like that. And you see a menu in front of you. It's describing the courses that will be served. There is a castle amber onion soup, wolf wood elf forest salad, dragon salmon with cara turned noodles, and rose apple and blackberry pie. And you have all these dishes kind of like served in this beautiful black menu with golden writing. And awkwardly, as you Real and Lilith, as you sit on the table, you notice that Desdemony kind of looks kind of at you in this disapproval kind of face.
Is the place like what we're seeing in the in the screen, like with lots of flowers.
Yeah, you are on a table. You are not like right there, so you are seated on the part where you have the red drapes. You know, if you see on the kind of like top part of the screen, you have like a more like a loungy kind of area, and that's where your tables. On the other side of that is where all your tables are. So you're not sitting outdoors. Outdoors, you're like semi outdoors.
Okay.
So there is no flowers specifically all around, and you see that there is no flowers on the table where you are
Yeah.
seated, but everywhere else there is.
Um,
So, like from all these dishes, which course would be kind of good to apply the poison? It shouldn't be like right at the beginning, right? It's gonna ruin the whole party as well.
I mean, as you are thinking this, sitting with Cabal and War Turtle and Exit Thunder, you kind of like think the onion soup could be a good option. You are not sure of how you could apply maybe the pie perhaps, but it will be
I
a
was
bit
thinking the
awkward
pie, yeah.
because you will have to kind of somehow wait for her to dig into it. That could be another option.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you don't have any way to communicate with Lilith at the moment.
Because I could definitely make distraction, sorry, not distraction.
Well,
Distraction I meant by playing a song, but then I don't think that would kind of make me look good if I'm performing while all the other nobles are enjoying their dinner. It kind of doesn't sound right. So I would probably perform like after the meal. I guess. I don't know. How long does it take for the poison to start working? Do we know?
Um, that what does Scratch know about poison? Let's put it like that. Do you have any proficiency with
No.
poison or herbalism or nature even?
No.
You can make a nature check at disadvantage or history at disadvantage, whichever of those two you want.
I have pretty good history
Try.
actually. I'm proficient in history and not nature or medicine, no. So history?
So do that, yeah. Do a history at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh,
With that 20, you are not sure. DC was a bit higher than that, as you don't have any background on poisons. But you ascertain, you do remember that Nightshade is one of the strongest poisons around. You kind of like comes to your mind that you've read it somewhere. That is a very powerful poison, very strong and quick.
so we like straight off trying to kill her, not just poison her so she's gonna be sick. We're just gonna kill her.
That's something you could assume.
Yes, I'm just gonna pass it to the others. I mean,
You are not seated with them. That's the problem. So how will you pass it to the others? You see, people are not moving from their tables, and your table is.
I mean, like I'm just kind of like trying to speak to the ones I'm sitting with.
Yeah, you can do that
if it's possible.
you have the governor, I mean the councillor there as well.
So in that case, I'm not saying nothing. That's like was a
She's
waste
right in
of.
front. No,
Sorry.
you're in a table, so you could try to whisper, but it will be a stealth check at disadvantage.
It's fine.
They
It's
are
okay.
right
Just
in
forget
your
it.
face. The food stops coming. First of all, the soup is served, but all the food is served all at once. So you have like all these beautiful model-like waiters kind of like go around the table and they kind of wait, and then all at once they put the dishes on the tables all at one time, and you see this soup, beautiful soup, kind of like smoking hot. The aromas very strong, and is introduced as the Castle Amber onion soup. And you have all these different spoons and things like that. So I think this will be probably a good chance as well, as you guys are here, to do your second nicety checks of today. So who would like to go first? And I will really appreciate if you guys broke from the same checks every day. Just get a bit more adventurous on your checks if you could. But
Well,
it's up to it's optional
real
though.
is going to go for sleight of hand with the soup to not spill any because I don't usually
All
have
right.
soup.
Okay. Fantastic.
So sleight of hand.
Right. Remember, you have inspirations.
The
if you need
14.
them.
That's pretty okay.
I will use my D8 because otherwise I'll forget.
Okay. That's
Anyway,
Yeah, because I
yeah.
won't use it otherwise.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So 18.
Okay, 18 is a success. Real, you are mastering this soup. You are kind of like aware of which cutlery everyone has taken.
Of
You're
course,
doing that
with a
trick.
little finger sticking out. Of course, very fine.
Yeah. All right.
Manners.
Who would like to go next? Maybe you, Scratch, as you are
Okay, so
right here.
Scratch is gonna use stealth, and he's gonna be eardropping to listen what the people are talking about.
Okay. All right.
You know, kind of
Cool.
like
So
some
you try to do it like in a way that
maybe
is
I'm
not
gonna pick up some
noticeable.
gossip as well, or like generally kind of like what crap are they talking about?
You could do either stealth or deception, as you are pretending not to be focused in these rumors.
So then I do
If
stealth. Then my stealth is a little bit better. So if I have choice, I'll do that.
Okay, fantastic. So go ahead. Remember, you have inspirations.
Huh.
Oh,
All right, amazing.
My ears are all over the place.
You do hear numerous. Make a perception check at advantage, as this is taking you a while as well. And based on that, I'll tell you rumors that you hear
Perception.
at advantage.
Okay, let me just. Okay.
Oh wow, nice. With a 23, you hear coming from different tables as you are kind of like sneaking and trying to focus on those sounds through the music. And you hear a woman saying, "It's outrageous. I can't believe she's made her boyfriend counsel. It's a counselor. It's disgusting. I mean, of course she's not here. It's really outrageous." And you hear other rumors saying, "Yes, and this woman with the beautiful blue dress and her humongous blue hat. I mean, where is she from? I heard she comes from Chateau Fort. She's been transferred. She used to be a counselor there. I mean, who does she know and who is she? Why should we have a counselor? This lady Antoinette Chavin, where does she come from? I mean, why should it be a person from a different city come here to rule our council and be part of it? I really don't understand it."
Can I kind of join the conversation? Like, or is it only what I'm kind of hearing what they're talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of what you are hearing.
Okay. All right, okay.
As you are hearing that, you, for a second, you see awkwardness. You know, like you notice, you look at Valerie, the wife of, she's a marquise, I guess, as well. Marquette, I think it's called when it's a female marquise, actually, I believe. And
It's still Marquise, I think.
yeah, I'm not sure where. But you see her kind of like she is aware of it and she kind of makes this weird, awkward, raising her eyebrows kind of sound like, and she kind of shakes her head like in disapproval as well. And you could engage in conversation with her that is in your table. She's sitting one space away from you. You have Cabal between her and you.
So you're kind of there. I'm just gonna say, I mean, yeah, I understand your concern. Perhaps you're right, but then on the other hand, at least she's a real person. I mean, all these people that were kind of.
These are just rumors. I don't really understand what happened, but the Duchess have declared this been rumors and people were poisoned with some kind of disease. It's not what it sounds. I don't really know what happened, but yeah, I don't agree with it. I mean, look at her, and it kind of like she points out discreetly towards where she is, and you see this. Imagine like the hat of Kate Winslet in Titanic, that is like so huge, and she's actually Harry on the side next to her on a chair. and with this beautiful blue handbag as well. And she is so overdressed. She's very beautiful woman as well, like a human, but a blonde with blue eyes. She's like astonishing to look at, and the way she's portraying herself, she's got such an attitude. She's like, all her face doesn't change from sour to more sour, pretty much. And she says that, I don't really understand. I mean, this Chateau, everyone who tries to go there is very hard to go through the mist or whatever is there. I don't even know how she got here. She mentions that to you. All right. And who would like to do the next check? Cabal, maybe, as you're on the same table. What will Cabal do to 8 on these checks?
Is this just a good question? Is this all happening like immediately, or is this throughout the night? This will happen.
At this point, I've kind of stopped in time because I won't give you the opportunity if you guys want to do something with that soup. So this will be your initial kind of like half an hour before the food is served and people are kind of making conversation and drinking wine and you have aperitifs.
I was
So you are half an hour kind of
Yeah, I was
in time.
hoping that obviously after the incident that may occur with the poison, that the night is still going to continue on because Sway's going to do his performance and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of my idea. Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ, Scratch. Sorry, so sorry, Tom.
No, it's okay.
Scratch. Scratch is going to do his performance, and I was going to take that opportunity to actually get up. And obviously, there was also a dance that was meant to happen. And we were supposed to learn, so I was going to approach Lady Antoinette Chavine and ask for a dance with her and have a conversation with her and maybe make a check to see how it kind of goes from there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good. So there is as people have been seated on the tables and stuff, this is moving backwards and forwards in time. And there is a situation where Lady Antoinette finds herself alone. You see a lot of jealousy. People are not really talking to her so much, even though the people who do talk to her, you see that they are kind of like groupies, that they are kind of like not really talking. They're just like praising her and kind of like licking her ass pretty much as she's the new counsel there. And she can see that on her face. You are insightful enough to know that. And there is a time that she's alone. And what do you do?
I after finishing my meal and the music starting to, you know.
So this, yeah, perfect. This will be like before the meal, like as it goes through.
But is the dance happening now or afterwards? When is it happening?
There is people dancing. I mean, it's not an official dance on here. You know that the dance will be more for the masquerade, but people dancing around and stuff.
Oh, fair
There's like a dancing area as well, and people are coming in and out there.
All right, then I'll just approach the table. I'll give her my hand and say, "May I?" and ask her for her hand. Do you dance?
She kind of make a charisma check.
Jesus Christ, that's the worst.
Oh dear.
Wait.
As you notice, as you kind of put your hand out, she kind of like looks into your eyes for a second, and you can see that she's kind of like trying to analyze or kind of like see who you are.
Wait, someone had a charisma something. What was that? Who had that?
That's
the potion of nobility, you mean?
Yeah,
I guess the elixir of nobility. Actually, in theory, I think Real had it. He's there. He's not in the same table as you.
Shit. All right, forget it. I'll just go for it. All right, here we go.
I mean, it's not like people think they can dance very well, even if they don't, and they still try.
Yeah, I mean,
just go for it.
She hasn't really accepted your dance yet. This is what your charisma check will determine.
Out of character, Tom, do you have enhanced ability?
No, but I have heroism.
Okay, no, forget
that would work.
I don't think that would work. I think Neil only has that. All right, I will just approach, and I will go and to say what I said, and I will make the roll. This is gonna be so bad. A 7.
All right. She looks at you and says, "Oh, thank you for the invite. But who may you be? We haven't even introduced properly."
I guess my reputation does not precede me here. It is fine.
Yes, I haven't heard of you. I'm new in town, I'm afraid.
I have heard a new counselor. It's very impressive to be appointed this position. Sorry, my
Oh,
name
well.
is Walter Dursk. I come from Barovia. Have you heard of me now?
Oh, yes, Barovia. Hmm. Very, I don't know how to say this without being offensive, but I do find Barovia being one of those places that it just smells of greasy fried wolf and cheap wine. But yeah, uh, nice to meet you.
I start laughing, and I will say, well, let me tell
Make
you
another
more.
charisma check
Oh God.
as
Could I actually do something as well?
you are not there. You're on your table. Caval is kind of like on his own
I thought.
at this point.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought we are sitting on the same table, by the same
Yeah,
table.
you
Is what I
are.
understood.
You are, but he stand up to go and speak to her and dance
Okay.
or ask her for a dance.
Even worse.
Anyway, could I still do something
Sure, as you
like
see,
knowing how Cabal is and the kind of his little. He's not the most charismatic and this, but he's kind of really want to try. Could I actually? How does it actually? Would it work if I try to cast suggestion on her? Would
Oh
she? Would
wow.
I need to speak to her directly, or can I just kind of like it's like a whisper in your mind?
you will have to. Let's just go through the
I'm
spell
just
quick.
reading through it. Yeah, I'm just kind of. It just came to
So,
me.
what is the range on the spell?
30 feet.
Okay, so you are within 30 feet. Okay. Let's check something else. How much influence that can hear and understand you. So if you wanna do it, you will have to shout
Okay, so then I
or
don't do
get
it.
close to her and kind of leave your table and maybe help him. That's what you could
No,
one of
sorry. Then
those
I'm
two
just leave
things.
it. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah.
Because she needs to be able to hear you. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well,
Okay. But she kind of says, "Oh, I'm not really a dancer, Lord Durst, but it's very nice to be acquainted with you. So, what were you saying about Barovia? Once more, I haven't been there.
And I'll go and take the open seat and just sit down and just
Oh, she kind of like smiled.
start talking to her. And I'll try to use, I don't know if that was my roles, but I'll try to use maybe, oh God, I guess she's asking about Barovia. Can I use history and just kind of,
Okay, yeah, that will work. Yeah, you could try to regale her with some tale of Barovia.
I will
So
tell her
make
the tale
a
of Barovia, but I'm going to, I'm going to probably talk about nothing to do with Strahd, nothing to do with that, but just the people, and the Vistani, and just the good people that we've met, and just
okay.
try to regale how impressive and good people there are there, and
All
hopefully
right.
kind of go with that. So there we go. 21 better.
All right. Yeah, that's
Fuck Blinsky.
this is good. It's going well. That will be a success. But then do a performance check. This will not be part of the check. This will be to see how much you impress her with your story. I assume you will be kind of like making it sound like it's something amazing to kind of like make her impressed with this story, I guess. So make a performance check as well. I'll give you advantage because you're 21, so you know your stuff about Barovia. So do it with advantage.
Well, I'll just take that 9 because
All right. You see that she's kind of like, and it goes to this kind of awkward thing that you're kind of talking, and you notice that she diverts the gaze and looks behind you to something else.
and then as I see that, I'll be like, I'll just quietly stand up and I'll be like, well, I believe the food is about to be served. It was nice meeting you, and perhaps we should meet again very soon.
As you kind of turn and kind of she replies and says, yes, the same. It will be a pleasure to see you again. And as she kind of like talking to you and stuff, there is some kind of familiarity to her that you cannot really pinpoint. And for a second, you kind of like think, she sounds familiar. But that kind of like leaves your mind almost right away, like it never happened.
All right.
And she kind of like nods and kind of like, and then you see that that this other gentleman starts approaching her table, very flamboyant, with red hair, half elf, very posh, and he says, are you okay, my dear? Hi." And he kind of smiles to you. Mr.
Nod.
Lord Oscan Aris, nice to meet you, sir.
You can call me Lord Dursk of Barovia.
Oh, very nice to meet you. Barovia, a wonderful place, full of mysteries, isn't it? And beautiful weather. And they both start laughing.
Soon, very soon. And I walk away.
Oh, tell me something I don't know.
Perhaps another
What do you
time.
mean?
The food is about
All
to be
right.
served.
Yes, okay, fantastic. And you kind of like recognize that his name is the other counselor as well, who you haven't met. And he kind of like gives you like a half smile. And you leave. Who would like to go next on the next check? Maybe War Turtle or Lilith?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. So Lilith will at the table. I'm assuming the governor and governess are there as well.
On the table where you are, you have you have the four daughters that are kind of like arguing with each other constantly and bitching with each other. You see different personalities. There is a rebel. There is one that is all the time talking to dad. One is all the time talking to mom. And this kind of like, they are teenagers, but the way they are behaving is really outrageous in a way, and they are bitching with each other constantly. And the woman is quite frustrated, but the guy keeps smiling all the time and making conversation with you.
Okay, then briefly, just kind of thinking about the meal up ahead. Lilith's not used to eating with people, let alone strangers. So she's gonna kind of get up and go over to the bathroom, and she will cast enhance ability on herself to use Eagle Splendor, giving herself advantage on charisma checks. With the mind of she's sitting there thinking she's going to have to pretend that she's used to eating food, and she'll probably have to observe Rill and everyone else because they're going to be looking at it, or she's going to be looking at the cutlery and just not know which one to use or how to use them.
Okay.
But she'll cast enhance ability to herself and rejoin the table. As she does, she'll kind of start engaging in conversation with the children, and then kind of notice the governess' frustration, at which point she'll kind of stand up, walk over towards the governor and governess, and she'll do a little curtsy and look towards the governess and then apologize to say that she understands that they've gotten off onto the wrong foot and would like to maybe try and make a means of being more amicable.
Okay. All right. She looks at you. Yes, I guess it was a misunderstanding. I mean, how could you know about my flower allergy? Perhaps I wasn't very... and she kind of starts talking, and then she looks into your eyes. Before you do your check, do a charisma check.
Oh, no.
To see
what kind of charisma check?
It will be like a straight charisma to see how charismatic you are towards her. She will base that on see how much she likes you, pretty much after this.
Does the enhanceability, where it gives me advantage on charisma checks, help?
Yeah, that will help.
Yep.
So do it with advantage.
And just probably picked the wrong person to do this with. Come on. Oi, there we go.
All right.
17.
She, for us, at first, she's not very responsive, but then it gets to a point that you see once you mention about her daughters and stuff like that, and you see that she's just frustrated, like her husband, the way he's behaving, he's not really acting like a father at all. She's the one like managing everything, the appearances, and he's just like drinking away and ignoring the daughters, and she's kind of like there trying to keep all together, and once you kind of like appeal to her, you see that she smiles to you and says, "Oh, it's not easy to be a woman sometimes, isn't it?"
No, it's not. And I would like to extend our deepest apologies on behalf of myself and my friends. We simply did not know that you were allergic to flowers. We wanted to wish you good health and a speedy recovery. We did not mean to make your allergies worse and the situation worse. That was never our intention.
Oh, don't worry. Let bygones be bygones, she says to you.
Lilith smiles back and she says, you know what? I think maybe we should, if it's in your, availability tomorrow, maybe we can go for drinks at some point.
Oh, that will be
Yeah.
wonderful. Yes, I will love that.
And then Lilith leans in a little bit closer, like, maybe, it could be just us if you wanted it to. And then she kind of looks over to the children and then smiles back at her.
Oh yes, that will be so wonderful. It will be nice to get a break. Actually, I've heard there is some kind of little picnic organized for tomorrow. It's gonna be in one of the local, the most beautiful park of all of it. Surprisingly, and it will be nice if you maybe could come with me. It will be in Griot Park. It's a very beautiful park, and we could have a little picnic as girls.
Yeah, most definitely. If you wouldn't mind, there is one more companion that travels with us. Well, I say companion, but her status is less than ours. She's more of a handmaid. Would you be opposed if she attended with us?
Of course, yes. That will be wonderful.
Excellent.
I will not have any problem with that. Yes, the help. I mean, you can go anywhere without the help, can you? And she kind of looks to the corner, and you see this table where there is like all these women dressed in a specific, with an orangey kind of tone on their dresses, and they don't look as nice. And you gather that that's the table of the help. And there is a few tables like that where the servants are just eating there.
Okay. Yeah, she the help. She's not here today. She, I'm even though we're visitors here, I've still got a very busy schedule. But she's doing the manual labor, and she does things for me, and I'm quite happy that you're allowing this.
Yeah, it will be wonderful.
Yeah.
Should we say 12:30 in the afternoon?
12:30 is fine. Is there anything you like in particular? Maybe I can try and procure it. Maybe a favorite bottle.
Oh, I
Or
do
some
love.
food.
I do love nice sweet wine. It's my thing. Yes, that will be wonderful. Yeah, any kind of sweet
Okay.
wine. I
Is
have
there any place in
perhaps.
particular?
I mean,
Or any?
I do love the Chateau Fort vineyards, and there is quite a lot of wines from Chateau Fort available, lots of everywhere. But I will be quite happy with that, or some of the local biodynamic wines will do as well. I mean, don't spin your head. It's very kind of you. You are a very fine lady, Miss
And
Stafford.
then she kind of curtsies once more.
Is he your husband? I shall ask. And he looks at you, real.
And then before Real gets an opportunity to say anything, Lilith kind of laughs and she's like, "Oh, sure. He wishes."
Oh yes, oh, I know. And she kind of smiles as well, awkwardly as well. How does Real react to this?
Silence. He's stunned.
Yeah, he is completely stunned
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, all right.
I just swallow my soup.
Yeah, there is like a piece of onion that is a bit not soft enough, and you're like,
And I said,
gulp it.
I haven't had the, uh, you know, good fortune to meet anybody of my station that has, requited my affections.
Oh, Lord Tantris, I'm sure you will find someone of your high standards anytime soon. And
Mm.
she smiles. Oh, this is such a beautiful evening, isn't it? So nice, fresh up here. The city smells. I mean, it's way too many flowers here for me. But I have taken my potion for my affliction. But I'm still feeling a little bit. And she kind of like sneezes. It's still not fully gone. But what can
Oh,
you do? Our house burned down, unfortunately. So I don't
I'm
have
so
much
sorry
choice.
to hear about this. And Lilith will take Real's pocket square and then hands it over to her. It's like, yeah, for your nose.
Oh, yes, ever so kind, dear. And she kind of like smiles and she kind of elbows her husband, like, and he's like, oh, yeah, of course, Dove. And he kind of smiles too, like, and she kind of like shakes her head for a second, like, oh, God, what have I done to deserve this? And you can see that on her face clearly. Which check would you like to do, actually, as you are here with her? You did describe it, but then you never made it. So
Yeah, I wanted to go with like some kind of charisma
based something. So you could
based.
do performance, or if
Oh
you
yeah,
want to,
performance would be the right one, wouldn't it?
yeah, I will say performance rather than anything else. Persuasion will be a bit
Love
weird.
me.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, amazing.
yes.
That's
Love me.
definitely another success. Okay, that's looking super well. All right, I think you let's make sure. So yeah, you nail it. You got it for today. That's you got 3 successes there. So yeah, that's the checks for today. But let's just go. What will War Turtle be doing while all this is happening? As you are sitting there, at the table with Cabal and Scratch and Exit Thunder.
I would be trying to control myself, not overeating or over drinking myself.
Oh yes, that's a very good one. Yeah, you are. You can see Cabal and Scratch that War Turtle is in best behavior today. It's like trying so hard. So, would you like to base your check on something like that? Actually,
Yeah.
would you like maybe to do an insight check, perhaps, to see, or yeah, I will say insight to kind of like figure out how much you are matching what other people are eating and drinking, so you keep the level like, oh wow, okay. And what total is just got it, natural 20, amazing man. So yeah, you are definitely right. You see that these people are really acting very nicely to you. Everyone is smiling, and you are in this kind of like a state of harmony with everything that is going on. And the music is getting louder at this point, and at that moment the soup is served. So that would have been the cutoff time, and you see this onion soup, Castle Amber Temple onion soup, and they serve it on the table nicely, and all that, and you are keeping up really well. And I think this will move back and forwards on time. So tell me, guys, what do you want to achieve, or what are your intentions are, or what you want to do At some point, just let me just. At some point, Elise will kind of like keep her going around you. So she's around, if you want to speak to her, she's available. And also, you notice in another table there is a gentleman that keeps looking your direction. Just it reminds you that it could be Jerome because the way he's staring at you is doing it in a similar way to how he was doing it in breakfast that morning. But he looks completely different. He's not the same person, but he kind of winks to you at some point, Cabal. But yeah, what do you say, Lily?
As the soups are being served around, are the waiters kind of holding the soup above their head, or kind of is there a waist height?
There is like a high trays, and they are carrying between two people. They have a high tray, and they are kind of on the shoulders. And then one person is serving them, and then they're kind of all waiting and then kind of coordinating with each other.
Okay.
So kind of above your head, but Claudio can fly. If that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah. So, what would be the best way to do this? I think as the let me see. Do I have anything? Oh, pass it. I'll pass it over to somebody else whilst I think about what I'm going to do.
Just think about it, and
Yeah.
and maybe Scratch at some point. Elise asks you, what time would you like to perform? You're on silence, Tom. I hear you answering next door.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Good.
I mean, let me just have a coffee after dessert, and then before you bring the digestives, I'm gonna perform the song, if that's okay.
All right. Okay. Yes. So that will be roughly a couple of hours, I guess. Okay. Perfect. Sure. I will announce it and stuff. I mean, as you see, the ambient is going really well. Everyone is having a lot of fun, and so it's.
I mean, yeah, it's true. The music is great, I have to say.
Yeah, it's going all very
nice.
well. I forgot that you have an Italian accent, by the way. Yeah, it's all going wonderful. All right, cool. And Cabal, anything you do.
Yeah, as he's finished having this conversation with her, I'm going to whisper to Scratch and I'll be like, perhaps your performance should come after as a distraction when things escalate, if you understand what I mean. De-escalate, or I say let it happen, and then once it's happened, you perform and enlighten the mood once again. If you can.
I didn't get the last thing what you said, sorry.
All I said was just perform when you think is the right time, not when
Okay, sorry.
Not when the evening is coming towards the end. Let your event also be a memorable occasion as well. For the rest.
That's why I thought it would be like.
Oh, even better. Perhaps you can announce the song that you're singing is from Barovia.
Okay, that sounds good.
Good. I look towards War Turtle and I just give him a nod of amazingness, like how he's like all the food on the table and he's like delicately just eating the food slowly, and I'll just kind of nod and and I'll just continue just eating the food as well and give it back to Lilith because I know the poison's coming.
Yep. So Lilith kind of, whilst the food's being served, she'll try and attain the governess's attention, but just kind of having a conversation. So, forgive my impertinence, but I never caught the name of your children. And it's completely rude. I have not introduced myself to them. And then
yes.
as the governess kind of locks eyes, then in telepathically, she's kind of gonna go to Claudio to kind of start slowly pouring in the poison. And what she'll do is she'll start slowly kind of with a spoon kind of mixing in the soup, kind of twirling the spoon about, so that with the mind of, you know, when you have a conversation with someone and then you start doing things and the other person starts mimicking them when they're engaged. So she's kind of hoping where she's kind of moving the spoon about in the spoon, the governess will do the same as well.
Oh, he's going in deep. Neil's going in using psychoanalysis and everything, psychology on it.
Yeah, she's kind of like starts telling you, this is my daughter Bernadette, and Chantal, and Evelyn, and Josephette. And they all kind of like start doing this. And I
And
guess.
how old are these young ladies? They all can't surely be yours. You do not look old enough at all.
Oh, you're too nice, my dear. Yes, that's well.
You must tell me your secret.
Oh well, I guess my allergy. I guess is my secret. It kind of kills me and keeps me alive at the same time. And she kind of like laughs, and I'll guess if Claudio is doing that, do you want to do a stealth check
Oh, yes.
at advantage because he's invisible as well?
Okie doke. So Mr. Claudio is I don't think he has a proficiency in it.
Yeah,
So it's just going to be a regular.
Okay.
Okie doke. Bear with me 1 second whilst I do
All
this.
right. Yeah.
So it is 2 plus 4. Oh my god. 17.
If you want, I will let you use your luck point, your inspiration of today, or if you have any, I will let you use that
Yeah.
as well and add it on if you want. Like
You'll allow?
pick, yeah, if you want. Yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to.
I'm gonna go with I hope a 17 is enough.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's do something. I will give a general perception check at disadvantage for the table. They have a 0 on all the stats as they are just nobles. So I'm doing that right now, and that will determine whether they see something weird or not. It might roll twice because I clicked it twice now. Okay, yeah. With a natural 1, they are completely unaware of everything. And you that know what's happening, you see, well, you don't see anything, but you see that her soups change color for a second, and then the spoon is quickly stirred the soup like you wanted to.
Nice.
And she kind of like keeps talking, and as more as she talks, it's like one of those situations that time just stops in your head, and all you can hear is like her voice, her words are not actually making any sense to you. You're just like waiting, and she's kind of like putting the soup, kind of holding the spoon, and she keeps talking and not putting it in her mouth. And then at some point, she kind of like puts it in her mouth, the soup. And as she does that, let's do something. So with her allergy, she will do a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, solid.
All right, and she gets a 15. That is enough to overcome half of the effects of this. So I need you to roll 9d6, please.
Oh my god!
What's going on there?
What the fuck? Man, if I knew it was this potent, we could have been using it on people.
This is a very, very one of the most, actually the most powerful vegetable-based potion that is available. All right, so she will take half of that. That will be
16?
16 points of damage.
She's
So
outright dead.
she kind of gasps, like in Game of Thrones, kind of like when I'm thinking when he gets killed, the little boy, the Prince Joffrey, and you see like, and then you see all these black veins start kind of like spreading across her body, and her veins are pumped, and then all of a sudden she's like, ugh! And she pukes this black ichor and falls on the back of the side of the chair like she was too drunk. The daughters like look at her, and for a second they ignore her, and they start arguing with each other. What did you do? There was something, and the husband kind of goes, "My dear, are you okay? Are you okay?" And he starts like panic, and you see here the music stops at this point, and different people start getting close to you. What do you do?
Lilith will immediately kind of run over. It's like, governess. And then she'll like, everybody stand back. I need a moment. And then she'll kind of look to the governor. Governor Marcel, I know in these lands magic is forbidden, but I can do healing. Is it okay if I do this here? With your permission, of course.
Please, of course.
Oh my
Everything
god,
you can
act
do
quickly,
to save.
Lilith! Act quickly, she looks like she's dying already!
Oh yes,
Kind
please,
of like from
whatever you
behind,
can
from
do.
the background.
She will immediately cast. Is she like unconscious or still with health?
Make a medicine check.
Uh,
What is the rest of you doing? What this is happening? Do you all approach the table? Okay, she's dead.
Oh!
she's
No.
dead.
She is outright dead. She has 8 hit points as a noble.
Wow.
She is 16 that surpass her total HP.
She will then do what is the word?
I will survive.
What is the word?
I will revivify.
I will
that
read
is
this.
word. She will do a revivify.
All right. As you start casting Revivify, how will you do it? Describe to us the whole process, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Let me just grab my have a look at this. So what she'll do is she'll kind of hold her hands together, and then she'll ask the governor and his children to kind of form a circle around us and hold hands, and in prayer she'll kind of show the holy symbol of Ravenkind and say, I'm sure you, like most of the other nobles, worship this god,
Yeah.
Governor Marcel?
Yes, of course. In the name of the Morning Lord or Ersa
Yeah.
or whichever god you can,
Yeah,
please help her.
Please, pray right now, and you channel your powers and bring her back, and then she gets
please.
close to Governor Marcel. She's dead right now.
Oh no. Okay. Please help her.
Governor, please compose yourself. Keep your children calm. I need you to give me your strength. Okay, only you can do this.
All right. Okay. And he starts praying, in the name of Ersa, please, the Lady of the Mist, bring her back between our solitude. And all the daughters start repeating the same, like you recognize it's some kind of like pray to Ersa that they all know. And they start.
Lilith will take out the the diamonds, and then she'll put her hands, one on her chest, one on her head, and then kind of you see her eyes starting to glow, and you see kind of radiant light kind of washing down onto the governess's body from her hands, all over her body, and she kind of casts a spell, probably about 6 seconds, and then she kind of you see her eyes flicker and then go back to color.
As you do that, Lilith, make a perception check. I'll give you disadvantage because there is so much going on around you. and the panic and there are prayers and everything. There is a lot of noise. Everyone is gathering like in a circle around you, and you're right in the middle.
Ugh. 17.
All right, with a 17, you fail to hear, and you that are further away see how her neck starts to crack, and she kind of slowly rises, and you see this undead that she has become now. Roll initiative, and let's take a break.
Oh shit!
And you see as she stands up, she vomits this black ooze, and that's what we're gonna take a break.
Wow.
What?
Don't go anywhere, guys. It's coming up. It's gonna be really cool. I guarantee you.
Wow.
See you in a bit then, I guess.
I think we fucked up.
All right. Welcome to the knowledge of the fact of things that are happening around you that you are still not aware until right now. The zombie plague is on. Right? All right. Welcome back to this beautiful celebration that we are having as the Gala of Darkon is occurring. And someone just got killed outright. So as she did, her body started to crack, and then this undead form of her standing up almost like unnaturally, and she just vomit something, but it's not her turn yet. So real, you are first on the initiative. What would you like to do?
So this is not going well. So I'm just going to get up and I'm going to scream, "Fire! Everybody out! Fire!"
Oh, nice. Okay, make this will be with a free action. Make a I don't know, persuasion, intimidation. I don't know, one of the two.
Probably
Which
deception because there's no fire.
as well, yeah. So I'll say yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a better one.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I have no charisma.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
16.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's do something actually. Okay. Yeah. You see people like, oh my God, fire, fire, where? And they all kind of like, you see that they are not fully reacting to it. There is too much panic at the moment.
Just
And
get out!
people are
Get
not.
out!
You see a few people with your 16 that believe you. You see
Okay.
the more like drunk people, like you see a few drunk stumbling people around going down the stairs, but the other half do stay there. But you do see that the governors, the councillors, they leave straight away and leave their member companion there. And oh no, damn it! And then all the councillors leave except obviously the husband of Sadra, of Desdemony, my apologies, and all of the others just leave straight away and betray them. You still have an action. Yeah, actually, let's.
No, I'm happy for that to be my action because I'm just trying to get people out so they don't see
Okay.
us using magic.
All right.
So,
So unfortunately, there is been a little accident. So will everyone be okay to take 5 quick minutes once more? We had one of our party members had a little accident. Nothing major.
you should say what happened because this just
Did you
sounds like
spill the
somebody.
coffee?
He
Oh,
shot it.
that's outrageous. No, he shouldn't. Just let him do what he wants. If he wants, he
Okay.
can. Otherwise,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shot my pants. I'm sorry.
no, no, no. I'm so sorry.
The-
Yeah, that is a little spillage. Let's put it like that.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I know. Right.
I mean, it's a little bit more than a little spillage. It's kind of everywhere.
Who spilled it?
No.
Who
Yeah,
spilled
poor
it?
It's come
Neil.
out
Poor Neil
behind
A
had
me.
an
Neil.
accident. Yeah, with his food. Oh no, Neil's nice as well. I'm sorry.
You can eat it off the pants. Eat it off the jeans.
It was my
Well,
scream. I screamed so loud that
yeah.
it reached.
Yeah. So let's just
Oh,
take a quick 5, okay? Just sorry for
Okay.
that, guys.
I'll go
That,
back to
that,
sleep.
Yeah, because
that was the
it's
fire.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for that. Accidents do happen all the time, even in any kind of setting, and it is very hot today, and that doesn't help all of us. And so we are very lucky. We've been blessed with fine weather in the UK today. So yeah. All right. So let's do it. So once Lord Trantris has finished, that will be the demony zombies turn next. And as I was describing, you see that she just vomits. And as she vomits, you see this black ichor turns into gas and 30-foot radius around herself. I need everyone to make a constitution saving throw.
But my seat was 35 feet away.
Actually, yeah, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No, I'm
6.
joking.
You're still
I'm
with
joking.
yeah. I will assume that
I'm
you
joking.
all have come close, unless specifically maybe real. If you are ushering the people, maybe you will have moved away, perhaps. And this is against poison, so if someone could roll for Lilith at advantage.
Even me, even if I didn't get up, I was sitting on a different table.
Yeah, I mean, it's I will, because this happened. I will assume that everyone has come close because you see that someone just collapsed, and you know
I
it's
didn't.
Lilith. You know it's your companion, and you know that it's Lilith, your companion's doing. So I wouldn't think that you will leave it shit there alone. But if you do,
Constitution, you said, yeah?
do you have?
Constitution, was it?
Yeah, Constitution.
Okay,
Please.
okay.
And I have Lilith's stuff here, so if
Oof,
you're okay with it, I'll roll for you in your behalf, Neil.
that was lucky. I saw two coming. He's just next to 18.
Okay, so that will be 12 plus 3, 15 for Lilith, unless you're proficient in Constitution, that I don't think you are. So that will be 15 for Lilith. And then Cabal 10.
That's
All
right.
Okay. I will assume that Real is on the front door, so he will be okay. All right. X the Thunder as well will do it. Actually, he's immune to poison. Now that I'm thinking, I believe. Let me just pop his character sheet out. I forgot. Sorry for that. Yeah, it's here. Okay. So X the Thunder. Okay, no, it's this one. Okay. So X the Thunder is immune to poison. Yeah, poison piercing. Yeah, so he doesn't need to do it at all. So the guys of you who fell.
What was the DC?
The DC was. I'm not gonna tell you the DC yet.
I mean, so I'm not sure if I succeeded with 21. That's why I'm
No,
asking.
you succeed. Everyone succeeded except Cabal. Actually, Lilith, yeah, 15. That's what Lilith needed, so she also succeeds. So you guys take Cabal. You take 28 points of poison damage.
Oh my god.
And the rest of you who fell will take 14. And yeah.
Did you say 20 or 28?
28.
Okay.
And the rest of you will take 14. Okay. And one quick second. Just changing the
We still
dice.
take damage even succeeded.
Yeah, half,
Oh,
like a
okay.
normal
14, yeah, you said?
14, yeah.
Okay.
So War Turtle will take 14 as well, and Lilith will take 14 as well. I will adjust her HP. Okay. And I need to make one for Claudio as well. Even though he's invisible, let's make sure. Character sheet as well. I'm not sure if it's immune to poison. Okay. And that will Yeah, he's here. Okay. Alright, so Claudio is not immune to poison. So let's do a save for him as well. Alright, he gets an 8 plus 1, 9. So he will fail as well, and he will take 28 points of damage. That is his. Actually, I will assume because you guys had a short rest. So he will have used his hit die, so he will be at full health now. Okay, so 56 minus 18. Let me just make sure. Does it go visible if he takes damage, actually? Now he needs to make a concentration check. Okay, and damn it. And Claudio, as he fails in concentration check, he will be visible out of the sudden. You see this imp there. Okay, and that will have been the zombie's turn. Okay, and that will be her turn. So after that will be Claudio and Lilith. Claudio, now that is visible, that changes things. So let's say that he will use his action to turn invisible again, and hope that no one saw him.
How did he turn visible?
Because his invisibility requires concentration. So he took 28 points of damage and he broke his concentration as he fell with a 5. So he became invisible for one turn, for 6 seconds, but then he will. So I'll make a perception check for the people around with a 10. Not. You hear a scream coming from far away as someone says, "Oh, there is a winged red bat there." And then the red bat disappears again, and Claudio will move away and kind of like move himself a bit 30 feet that way. And then Lilith, you will see that Lilith holds out her holy symbol of Ravenkind, and she will use it to turn undead towards this creature at disadvantage. Oh, you're back. Okay, so Claudio lost his concentration, and as he took quite a bit of damage, but then he used his action again to go back invisible, and only one lady far away thought it was a red bat, and he's kind of moved away from your area. And Lilith, you took some damage, 14 points of poison damage. That should be half, actually. Let me just add you
So 7.
Yeah, so let me add a +7 to what I've done, actually, just to make it easier. And that will have been your 89 now. Cool. And
Okay.
then it's your turn. What do you do? I described you got the holy symbol of Ravenkind out.
I will do a Constitution saving throw because I had the enhanced ability running, unless the time has elapsed for it of 1 hour.
I mean, it will, when you cast it, you will choose. I mean, it doesn't work for saves; it's only for checks. But you will choose which
I've got
skill.
this. It's a concentration spell.
Oh, it's concentration. Okay, yeah. How long it lasts? Is it 1 hour actually?
1 hour.
Okay, so yeah, do a concentration check.
I don't have any more.
Okay, I mean, you did take. You
7.
took 7, so
Yep.
yeah, you will need it a 10 to succeed. So unfortunately, your concentration is gone.
No. Okay. So what has everyone else done?
So at this point,
what is Strahd done?
Real kind of made a deception and said that the room was on fire, and some of the nobles and the councillors left running and left his companion, the governor, there with his wife.
Okay, and the governor and his children are still here?
Yeah, they are completely perplexed to what's happening. They move back and they are screaming, and the girls are crying on the floor, and the father is like saying, "What's happened? I don't understand."
Okay, Lilith will position herself so that she's in between the governess and her family.
Okay.
and she will hold up the holy symbol and then try to destroy undead.
Okay. All right. So when you cast it, the creature you as you kind of like start to focus, you feel that this creature is too hard to kill for that to work, but it will still have to make a save and it will be turned anyway. So it will do it at disadvantage because you're using the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Will you remind me? I think it's wisdom, right?
Yeah, let's say wisdom, I think.
Let's say wisdom. Okay, let me look. Real, do you remember?
Can I refer
It's wisdom,
you
right?
back? Can I refer you back onto Martin and Beyond?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, for 10 and that is wisdom save, right? Wisdom saving throw.
I think
I'm
it's a
just
wisdom
here.
save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you renewed your payments with Martin and Beyond to even use his
Oh, I'm
facilities?
trying. I know I'm trying to get there. Sorry, Martin. I haven't been the best, I have to
I
say.
don't know.
All right.
Yeah. Renew your subscription.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So with a 4, minus a wisdom, a negative wisdom, she will dramatically fail and she will be turned for a minute. So you will see that on her turn, she will start moving away from you, assuming no one attacks her. And anything else from Lilith?
She will kind of tell the group, nobody attack her. Let's try and herd her outside away from everyone. And then Lilith will immediately know that she's a zombie, right?
Yeah.
Then she'll kind of look at the governor and say, I don't know what's happened, but she's become a zombie.
I don't know. I don't understand what's happened there. This hasn't happened here before. Which affliction? I mean, there was something on the food or what? I don't understand.
Yeah.
What
The
is it?
governor said
He's like freaking out.
the governor said she was allergic to flowers. Do you think it had something to do with that? Or I've never
Yeah,
seen someone turn into a zombie so quickly.
I know. I don't really understand. It's like she's never had this kind of allergic reaction like this.
Yeah.
I'm astonished. My God, please help her. And they kind of wait there.
There's nothing that I know of that can fix zombies. We can only put her soul to rest.
Oh, what do you mean? Her soul to rest? She's so young. She's had a life ahead of her. All right. Just in terms of 6 seconds, I think that would have been it. Anything else in terms of bonus action or anything?
That was a very quick question. Sorry, very quick conversation. All in 6 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry. It's happening. It's okay. You see that it's
Then
panic.
we'll use the movement to follow the governess.
Okay. All right.
Yep. And that's it.
Okay. So just move yourself. I mean, we're using theater of the mind, but just in terms of positioning, we'll still use the
It's still the
positioning.
same.
So, yeah.
I'm right behind. Unless she's got a much larger...
I mean, she's got no
movement speed.
reactions while she's turned.
Yeah. All right. I'm just following her.
All right. So you move. Away from her or towards her?
Towards her. I'm following her.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking you were doing the opposite. Cool. And that will be Lily done. Cabal, you're next.
Out of character, I've seen Lilith use this like 10 undead before. Would I know that restraining or grappling the person would bring the incantation or the spell?
Say it again. Sorry.
Will me because it's if I grapple her or restrain her, will that break the incantation of 10 undead?
Okay.
I think it's attack, right? If you attack her and damage her, that's when it breaks. That's generally happens.
Your sound is
Really bad.
very
Yeah.
cracky. Is it only for me? Or,
No. It is. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's much better.
Oh yeah, sorry. So I was just saying, if I grapple her or restrain her, will that break the incantation for the turn undead? Because I've seen her use it before. I know if you attack the person and damage
I mean,
them.
I know a grapple is a special kind of attack. I don't really think it's classed as an attack as such, but up to you. We'll have to. I think, as I'm not 100% sure, if you want to grapple her, then we'll do a fate roll, and that will determine maybe just because I'm actually not sure at all of that on that one. Let me
From the
just check what it
conversation
says here.
that Lilith had, saying that we might need
Uh-huh.
to dispose of her. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see the table next to me, and I'm gonna yes I see the table lining that's got all the cutlery on top of it. I'm gonna whip it so none of the cutlery and anything falls and it stays in its place. And I'm gonna run towards this woman. And as I
That's
do,
good.
and as
Use
I
grapple.
I'm going to use that to kind of put it over her and hold her in place.
Okay.
Can we get a performance check on the cloth whip?
Yeah. So do that. Make a grapple check. I will. She's still mobile and stuff. So just make a luck check. Let's fate of roll. Let's start roll of fate. Let's start with that, and then that will depend
Oh
if
dear.
you hit her or not, or something like that.
Here comes my
Everything
fate.
goes flying.
Okay.
It's a 4.
All right. Okay. That's that. Okay. I will say that you feel that if you continue with the grapple, you will definitely make her unturn. So, do you want to continue trying it, or would you like to do something else instead? That would have been one of your attacks.
I'm going to. I'm going to. Because I don't think she can take reactions either, right? I'm not even too sure.
No.
Yeah, so I'll take one step back and I will say to Lilith, "What's the plan? What are we doing?"
I don't know what's happened here. The we need to stop her because she's become a zombie.
Stop her
But I don't
permanently?
understand.
I mean, we need to stop her because she might turn the others to zombies as well. Whoever she bites,
Yeah,
probably.
I don't know how. I don't know what's happened. She's become a zombie far quicker than I've seen anybody else turn into one before. It was almost instant, and the whatever is happening to her rejected my magic.
As you are having that conversation, you also notice that when you did the turn and death, all these people just move back, and you notice that there are some of these nobles were killed on that blast of miasma that she kind of puked out, and you
Oh
are
my god!
realizing that there is more zombies around you, but they all turn back and they are not getting close to you. They are like for one
Okay,
minute you see on the corners there is like you see like and at this point Elise is freaking out and she comes to you, please, what can we do? I don't understand what is happening here. I don't know. And
am I
you see,
able to speak as a free action?
yeah, let's just
Yeah,
keep going because this is a
and
very
then
unusual
she'll
encounter.
say, everybody needs to leave this room. Everybody that is not from Barovia, or sorry, everybody that's not from Barovia or undead
Leaving.
needs to
Yeah,
leave.
I'm going. Don't worry.
We're going.
And then she'll turn around to the group and say, "There's
I
a
will
lot more
start
undead."
yeah, I will organize that. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. And she starts like asking the people to leave, and she starts like raising an alarm,
Oh no!
and then you start to see that there is like another 8 zombies around as well, but they are not. They are frozen in place. Uh, all right, and Cabal, what else do you do? The people, the nobles, start leaving the place in
They
panic.
they're still leaving, right? They haven't left.
Yeah, there's
Okay, I will
still a
wait.
few
I'll wait until my
remaining.
next turn until everyone's gone.
But
Otherwise,
was it? Sorry, can I just ask? So would we kind of know that was it the whatever the explosion, the vomit or whatever she puked? That was the thing? What turned the other ones who died to zombies, or they are kind of all infected? Like I'm just kind of like out
Um,
of character.
Out of
Uh,
character, it's
If
a
you
bit
die,
tricky question.
you become
Yeah,
a zombie, basically.
I mean,
yeah,
did they? Yeah. Okay, so everyone pretty much who dies is already infected with like the zombie whatever
It's
virus.
it's
Yeah?
That is a Walking
it's
Dead.
part of the magic of this dark realm, I think.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
There is something. I mean, the people did tell you that this is new. So if it's something that is change here, because if there was always happening, they will know.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
but that's as far as you know, and you could ascertain maybe something is doing this. Uh, but all right,
that's
Scratch,
my
it's your
turn. Yep.
turn next. Oh, cool. All right, you're done, Cavalia. Okay, so Scratch, you're next. You see all these zombies are turned. They are not attacking you. They are going against the walls and moving away from Lilith. On their turns, they start moving back as she did this with the holy symbol of Ravenkind. But they are not, seem to be all of them destroyed.
Yeah. I
There is a
mean,
few
I know
keep.
it's not really her fault, but Scratch is really
Got this.
pissed off because this bitch ruined his performance. And in the morning, Scratch even ate like 3 egg yolks with sugar, so his voice is nice and smooth. And now this happened, you know. I had already a Girl from Barovia song, like based on the girl from
Oh
so
no.
gone.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do? Uh, I mean, did the people already left? Is it only those zombies left there?
There is still a few people. On the end of this round, they will have all left. But until the end of this round, there is still nobles around.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm just gonna
You can
have a
hold your
look around.
action if you want. Um,
No, I'm just gonna have a look around, and if I see like as the people are leaving, and one of those zombies is kind of like some people are in trouble, I'm gonna throw one firebolt at this zombie if it's kind of like
okay.
close
Make a
to some
perception
kids
check.
or something. I was trying to
Yeah.
grab someone because all the other
Make a
ones are
perception check.
escaped.
Free action,
Mhm.
and that will determine what you see. All right. You don't seem to see any zombies that are attacking anyone. The ones you see, they actually moved away. There was like a couple. What you see is that there was a couple of zombie kids that were turned like destroyed as Lilith did the turn undead. There was
Okay.
different types of zombies, and you saw that there was a few that actually got destroyed. But it seems like some of them are more resilient than others.
Okay, but they kind of all they leaving. It's not like some of them they didn't get hit and they like
Yeah,
coming towards us or what.
yeah, no,
Okay.
not at this point.
Well, so I'm just
Okay.
gonna throw like one firebolt at the one that is kind of closest to us. The
All
one I
right.
can kind of
Okay, so you want to do to this one here, yeah?
yeah.
All right. Okay, so roll to hit.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so what did you roll? Just
It's
19.
19 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that will hit him definitely. Hit
Yeah.
it.
And it's 14 points of fire damage.
Okay, 14 points of fire damage. Okay, you see the creature is damaged, but is not dead yet. Okay, anything else from you?
No, I'm just gonna kind of, it's still house. I'm just gonna stay put where I am, kind of to. Actually, they are so close there. Like I'm just kind of like confused. Sorry from with the layout.
Yeah, it's just like a theater of the mind.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So in terms of movement and space, yeah, they are there, but then there is more things around. It's not really a proper map. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay where I am for now. kind of, because they're still kind of just like literally happening, the people leaving and everything. So I'm just gonna wait there.
Perfect. All right, I'll so with a 17, someone spotted you casting a spell, and they looked surprised. This girl. Okay, and that will be you. After that will be the noble, Mr. Jerome. You will see him as says, "Don't worry, we have nothing to worry about here." And he will point. He will kind of like. He will not actually do that because he doesn't want to be seen casting spells either. So let's see what he can see do. Okay. All right. He will hold an action. You see that he's doing something and kind of uttering some arcane words and kind of like in a corner, and he will do that for his turn. War Turtle, you are next.
Yeah.
So you still have a few nobles around, and you notice that Scratch was looked at weirdly as he casted a spell, and you don't have any weapons on yourself right now either. Yet. You have the bag with you, I will assume.
I will watch the commotion happening and seeing all these zombies rise up, and I'll carry on eating and drinking like normal now. So because no one's watching me eating.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right. So are you while you're doing that, are you dodging or something in case some zombie gets close?
Yeah. I'll keep in mind like sixth sense happen. Like
Okay. All right.
now, I'm watching them in the corner of my eye just in case one of them tries to attack me.
All right. So you saw as Ex the Thunder was holding also an action as well. He didn't want to be seen using magic. So right, that will have happened. Cool. So top of the round, yeah, you hear someone saying "witch," and pointing towards Scratch. All right, and we are back to top of the round with Lord Tantris. What will Lord Tantris like to do?
Is there still people around, or are they all gone?
At this point now, they are all gone. Yeah, apart from Andy that stay there and Elise. You see them there, and you see that Andy grabs her axe from a little bag and pulls it out and
Just
starts
the
going running. And you see her raging
Yeah.
and hitting a zombie in the face.
she's taking the great axe from her handbag. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, she did
I'm
that.
going to target the same zombie that Scratch targeted,
Okay,
and I'm
all
going
right,
to cast Chill Touch
okay,
to hit
all
him.
right.
26.
Yeah, that definitely hits the zombie.
13 necrotic damage.
Okay, as you hit him with this magic, you see that he's about to fall. Any specific way that you want to do that?
I mean, he's a noble undead. It's just, you start to see him just like a fast forward aging. Like, starts getting like, skin is gone, then the flesh, then the bones, and then it just dust falls to the floor.
Oh wow, okay, nice. And he just decimates that way. Anything else from you, Real?
And then everybody else, all the other undead are running away, I guess. So I'm just going to move around so they don't. I'm not in their way, and I'm going to go to the closest door and close it so they can use that door. I don't know if there's a
Okay,
door that's close to me. I will try to close it
all right, cool.
or
Yeah,
just
so you
stand there.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
you
on
do
the right.
that, and you close the door, kind of like where the people just left from. You scan the room, and you see everyone is definitely gone.
And I
So
say,
yeah,
just If we're going to kill them, just do one at a time because they're all turn for a minute. Just concentrate fire on one.
All right. Okay. So you all hear that, and as you hear that, the zombie next to Lilith, that was the demony before, kind of like utters like a, and then you see. Let me just check this because I cannot get the idea. Okay, yeah. And then you see as she kind of utters this weird sound, you see this aura around her that just spreads within 10 feet of her. And you see that there is like a weird gas around her. And then she will make 2 attacks. She will actually, she's actually turned. Actually, what am I talking about? So you
Yeah.
will see her aura when she will move away from you. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and then she will use her turn to dash. 6 to do that. All right, and that will be her turn. After that will be you, Lilith. You fell her aura. She's left.
Sorry?
You felt her aura for a second, but you kind of ascertain that this aura is only active if you are close to her. As she left your area, then you are not affected by her aura anymore.
Okay. Who did they who did Rill and Scratch attack?
It's gone.
The one that Real and Scratch attacked is gone. He's dead. There was
Okay.
one of them that's around you.
I'm assuming all the doors have been closed.
I closed one.
Oh, yeah, there is one more door that you see that is not closed.
Oh, where is that?
I'll say that it's 30 feet away from you.
Which way?
It will be on this direction, like towards the opposite direction where the demony went. She's going towards the open garden area where all the flowers are at this point.
Okay.
But then behind you, kind of like on the other side, where Claudio is that kind of area going down out of the map,
1, 2, 3,
like
4,
around here. Yeah, but
okay, then Lilith will tell Claudio to close the door and guard it.
all right, yeah, he will do. Okay, yeah, of course, mistress, and you hear a slam.
Yeah. Let me know if any zombies try coming your way, and then she will drop the pink bag next to Cabal,
Okay.
and then she will look at this one over here,
Okay.
and then she will do. What will she do? She will do Sacred Flame.
Okay. All right. So remind me, Sacred Flame. I
That's
think it's
an X save.
Constitution. Dex or Dex, yeah, Dex save. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You may do a
yeah.
Constitution if you like, if it's worse.
No. Is better Dex. Okay. The zombie fails dramatically. Roll damage, and you see that one is active now.
Um, 15 points of damage.
Okay. Do you add your wisdom to all cantrips? I don't think you add it. So, yeah,
All
you do now.
cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, amazing. Okay. So yeah, with 15 points of damage, you see it is very, very wounded straight away.
15 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, even super wounded. You see that he's kind of like on his last legs. Some of his appendix break, and he kind of crutches. And you said this one, Neil, yeah? Lily.
Yep, this one.
All right, perfect. Cool. Anything else from you?
No, Claudio will do a Hurl Flame at the same one.
All right, sure. Yeah, now he doesn't need to be invisible anymore, so that's cool. So do with advantage on the first roll because he will still be invisible in the first roll, and then after that it will be normal once he's not invisible anymore.
Oh shit!
Okay, wow, nice. 27. So as Claudio hits it, any description that you wanna, how will it look like
How would it look like?
as it dies? Yeah,
As he dies,
yeah.
I imagine that he kind of holds both his hands up in the air, trying to condense the fire into one specific point, and then kind of launches it right at this zombie, which kind of knocks the zombie into a table, and you just see where the zombies collapse through the table. Everything's just on fire over there.
Oh wow, nice. Okay. All right, amazing. And after, are you done with that, Lily?
Then Claudio will look at this one over here
All right.
and do another hell flame.
Yeah. Okay. This one will be a straight roll. I'll do it.
Oh no,
Oh,
he missed.
damn. Oh, no.
Oh no, with a 9, Claudio will miss it.
Yeah, he got too
You see
excited off the last one.
the zombie kind of like moves like a second, and he kind of lifts his decrepit arm, and then the ball goes underneath his armpit. Like,
The zombie did like a little weird zombie movement, and it just dodged.
yeah, but I guess that's good in a way, because if you hit him, he will have been not longer undead turn. So you attacked this one, yeah? Well, it doesn't matter which one you attack. So
Yeah, this one.
okay, yeah, oh, that one there. Okay, perfect, cool. All right, is Lilith done?
Lilith is done. Yep.
All right, okay, Cabal, you're next. You have a bag, a little pink bag in front of you. You know it's an action to take the weapon. What do you do? Mm,
He's probably
wow.
talking on mute.
Yeah, he's actually not here. Oh my god.
I'm
He's
here.
not
I'm here.
here.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I
So
was
yeah,
just talking to
now,
myself. My bad.
yeah, now we can. Yeah, you were
Okay,
on
so
mute.
I'll do something different. I will pick it up.
Okay.
Pick up the bag. I
Okay.
will action turn it inside out so both the weapons come out.
All right. Nice. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Is it anything else you're keeping there, Lilith, or just the two weapons?
Oh my god, all the corpses.
No, it's not.
Just
It's
the
not
two
her
bodies.
one.
Sorry, two
Two bodies?
weapons.
What bodies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just the
sorry.
two weapons. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Cool.
sorry. If anybody's fall out, just push it back in. It's fine.
Yeah, no, because this one is the special weapon bag. So if you put another
Okay.
weapon, it will also fall. But cool. So the two weapons fall on the floor. Cool.
Alright, if you allow, I will put my foot on my weapon
Okay.
and I will slice my finger as a bonus action and I will cast Right of the
Yeah.
Dawn over it and you see it it brightens up 20 feet and it begins to glow and I look towards water till sitting on eating and I'll be like, your weapon's here, come and get it. And I guess that's my turn. Can't do anything else.
All right. Okay. Amazing. Cool. Do you wanna move, or you wanna stay
Nope.
where you are?
I can't leave contact with my weapon.
All right. Yeah, that's good. All right. Scratch. You're next. Actually, Cabal, as the turning the back upside down was your action, and this was your bonus, you will have the weapon in your hand. At this point, you could use your interaction to grab your weapon from the floor.
So wasn't my interaction to pick up the bag?
Actually, yeah, that's a point. All right, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay,
I don't mind.
forget that. Yeah, you will have it on the next turn
Okay.
anyway. So cool. All right, Scratchovich, what do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I love the waltzy music. I think it's so fitting. It's like a combat with zombies, and then the band is still playing
Wait,
like in Titanic
is there like
style.
a band of people dressed in orange still playing in the back because they're
Yeah,
they're
as you
too
look at
scored?
them, you see that there's like the ones with the kind of like some of the servants have been ordered to play, and that's what they intend to do
Oh no.
until the last day.
Oh my gosh, we'll have to kill him. They've seen us use magic now.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, what do you do, Scratchovich?
Okay, so as I'm standing next to War Turtle, I'm gonna just put my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna tell, this is not good, we cannot let them escape, and I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Nice.
Okay, so for his like attack, whatever he can use it,
Yeah, you have a word turtle.
just like
you
a
have
simple one, yeah.
inspiration. Okay.
And then, is there still people? Did I realize that the person saw me?
Only
Casting a spell.
the person who saw you left running. But the band is the only people left, and then you see Andrea and Elise that are fighting with zombies on the garden. At this point, there is more around, but they seem to be having it.
Okay, so if I did realize that, like, I forgot not to cast spells, that is kind of like forbidden. It was just kind of automatic thing. I'm just gonna quickly grab my hurdy-gurdy and run towards this one, this guy, and attack him
All right.
with my hurdy-gurdy.
Okay.
And I could even add the thingy, the psychic blades.
Okay. Amazing. All right.
Could I actually do it if it's like it's a here bardic inspiration, but I already give just inspiration to someone else? It's not the same
Yeah,
thing, right?
You
I'm
just
not
spent twice, I
sure.
think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a rule because is it a bonus action actually to do it? Let me just go through it one quick second. Let me just say what it
Yeah,
says
I
here.
don't think it's. I think it's just you just use the dice.
Okay. I mean, it's just like attack. It's not really like I'm
Yeah,
not
it
giving to
says
anyone.
when
It's my
you.
attack.
It's not a bonus. It's just like when you attack. So yeah, you can attack and then use it. It's no
You
problem.
just use two instead of one,
Oh
and then
shit!
Yeah.
Seriously.
you'll run out,
Oh
sooner.
no.
Well, I missed. So.
Oh damn it. Okay, so then
I
you
mean, you
will
don't
not be.
use them unless you hit.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You don't
Okay.
use it unless you hit. So let's say you didn't use it and missed dramatically. Cool. Make
Could
a
I
luck
use my
check.
like?
Make a fatal roll. Sorry, say it again.
No. Okay, it's fine.
No, tell. Go.
I was thinking to use my inspiration to
All right. So
roll
yeah,
that.
do
Yeah.
it. Roll it. Re-roll it. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that will definitely hit. And that will be 18 points of
18
damage.
points.
Okay. Yeah, he's still standing.
So
Anything
then I'm
else?
gonna use the. So then in that case, I'm gonna use it now. The thingy, the psychic
Okay.
blades.
All right.
So that gives
Perfect.
me 5d6.
Okay. All right. So you don't need to roll it. Just describe to us how you kill it and mark it off because he has. It's no way
Okay.
possible
There will
that
be
you can
more.
roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 6. You said 6d6. You said. Or
It's 5d6. Yeah.
Actually, roll it. If you get a 1 in all of them, it might not happen. So let's do it.
Oh
Just
no.
roll them
Okay.
in
1
case.
second.
I would hate to curse you.
Roll 5d6.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you kill it. How will you like to do
No,
that?
as I just ran to him, like after speaking to War Turtle, I'm just gonna like as I'm running, I'm swinging already, and with full force, his head just is gonna boom fly to the garden, and his
Alright.
body falls down
Okay.
with a big swing.
Alright. Perfect. And that's what happens, and the creature is obliterated. Anything else from you?
No, I'm just gonna kind of stand back. I'm gonna fix my bow tie or whatever I'm wearing, the thingy, I'm just gonna stand there.
Alright. This demony will
Right.
keep moving all the way to the wall, and she will just stop on the wall, kind of like stuck in there. And that will be her turn. X Thunder will attack following your initiative. He will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he will throw a bolt towards this creature. You will see him raising his finger and pointing with a ray of frost towards the creature. Okay. All right, and he will hit it, quite well hit. And as he hit it, you will see the creature take some cold damage, and it's like frozen in some parts. And he will do a second attack on it. Okay, and he will hit again, and you'll see the zombie stumbles, but he's still got a little bit of life on it. and that will have been this one on the corner, and that will be Exetander's turn. The noble, seeing that you got this, he will say, I'll take these ones here next to me. I got this. It's me, Jerome. And he will cast a spell on the zombie. You'll see him. He will use. He's not gonna do an overdo here, so he's gonna use. He will use Ray of Frost as well on it. Okay, and he will hit it. And as you hit it, you see the zombie is really wounded as well. And that will be its turn. And after that is War Turtle. Actually, oh, I missed. Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.
I'll walk over to my weapon, which was where Cabal is, and pick up the weapon.
Okay.
And then I can't really do much after that. Can I move again?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can move.
And then I'll move back to where I was eating.
Okay. All right.
And now I've got my weapon. I'll again, if I can, be ready for dodge.
Yeah, I mean, grabbing your weapon will be your interaction. If you have enough movement, you could get to one of the zombies. I'm not sure if you want to do that, but you have enough
Then
movement to get to one of them.
yeah, I got to get to this one.
Yeah, okay. And he's, you see that he's kind of enthralled. He has moved away a little as Lilith thing, Turn and Death is still going.
Yeah. Rage is bonus action, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I'm going to rage and then attack twice.
All right. Okay, nice. You hit with one of the attacks. The 15 misses, but the 17 hits for 18 points of damage. And as you do that, you see the zombie is quite hurt, but he's still alive. All right.
Cool, I'm done.
All right, okay. So that was War Turtle, the Noble. So we are back to top of the round. Real. You are first. Round.
I'm going to
3.
try to hit the same one.
All right. Perfect.
Wow, I think it's really slow today.
Yeah, I think it's slowing down. I notice now. Mine as well. So I'm gonna use physical die just to maximize that.
Ooh,
The
I
delay.
miss.
Yeah, you will.
I'm going to
unfortunately
reroll
miss.
it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm going to reroll.
All right. Yeah, 21 definitely would hit it. And it's got very little hit points. So
13
describe to
necrotic.
us how he dies as well.
Same thing. It's like a fast forward in time. It just dissolves, and there's a pool of goo at War Turtle's feet.
All right, nice. Yeah, you see that War Turtle as it touches your foot. All right. Anything else from you, Lord Antares?
I'll try to find a corner where I'm away from the main action.
All right. That will be kind of the opposite way where you are around this side. There is less happening around that side.
I will just move up here.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. And on the zombie's turn, the demony is stuck there on the wall. She will not be doing anything. But at the moment, you have 2 zombies still that are active. So this one will move 1, 2, and as he moves past Jerome, you will see that Jerome will cast another cantrip on it, another ray of frost, and the creature will Let me just make sure. Yeah, he will hit the creature, and you will see it's like super wounded at this point. So he will try to attack him as he hits it, and he will hit Jerome. But you see that for some reason he doesn't seem to be taking that much damage from the zombie. Maybe the zombie's tired, you guess. I don't know. And the zombie is nearly dead as well. And then this other one here will move towards you. He will move towards you, Scratchovich, all the way next to you.
Oh no.
And he was like, he will try to hit you. I'll roll it here. So that will be 17 to hit. Your
I
AC
think that's my
16.
armor
Yeah,
class is 17.
yeah. So it will hit you with yeah, you had 16 now after Barovia. And as he hits you, you will take
No, I
9
have
points of
17. Why I have
17
16?
because 17 is with increase from the beacon of Barovia that increases your AC +1. Without it, it's 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it changed here in your character. So change in your character sheet if you got 16, 17. All right, and as he hits you, it will give you 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Suck.
Yeah, and that will be the end of its turn. Lilith, you're next.
Um, she will do Sacred Flame on this one over here.
Okay, you might need to move. I think the range
Oh,
actually.
It's
Not actually.
60 feet.
Okay, perfect. So you can do it from there. All right. So he needs to do a dexterity saving throw. He rolled 17, but he's got a minus. So yeah, he will fail. Roll damage.
Da, 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 da.
Actually, you don't need to roll damage. Just go 1 hit point. Just describe to us what your spell does to it. Oh, nice.
She kind of where she's watching the group kind of take on the zombies. She's well aware of their capabilities, but then kind of looks over to the left and sees a zombie kind of in combat with Andy, and she's not really sure what his abilities are. So you just kind of see her kind of doing almost Avatar style. She kind of turns around and stomps on the ground, and you see kind of a white flame erupt up from underneath the zombie, just kind of vaporizing it from the feet upwards.
Oh, wow, nice. Amazing. And the zombies vanish that way. Anything from Claudio or you more?
Yep,
Oh,
and
your
then
action.
Claudio will take the one that's nearest to. Oh shit! You know what, she'll go for this one over here.
All right.
Sorry, she'll tell Claudio to target that one over here.
Okay, I got this one.
All right, you got this.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You know, do what you did the first time around.
Okay, I'll try my best.
God damn it!
I mean, they're weird. They're so slow, and yet they move quick. And the zombie moved like a jerky movement, and he moves his head and crack it to a kind of 190-degree angle, and the
Oh my
fire
god!
kind of passes it, and he's like cracked head now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Try that again, Claudio. You were very close.
Okay. All right. Sure. Try again.
Oh, one worse.
Damn it! What's going on? I'm sorry, did my best. My apologies. Oh, God.
Calm down, Claudio.
You're some.
You're overthinking this. You're psyching yourself out.
Yeah, God, I'm too far. Maybe I should get closer.
Yeah. You need glasses. You keep doing this quite often.
Nice. Alrighty.
Yeah. That's us done.
Okay, cool. Cabal, you're next. Scratch, you are after Cabal. So think what you're gonna do in the meantime.
Can you just give me a couple of? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, just can you just skip my turn until the end of the round? I'm sorry, I'm just.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll get back to you. Scratch. So then you're next.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep hitting it with my thingy, with my hurdy-gurdy.
Okay.
You're
Very good.
hitting it with your thingy. Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
I
not.
mean, you know.
No hitting things with fingers here, but yeah.
Yeah, the Bard is using his thingy.
It's like just put the pants down and do like a slappy slap from the side. Yeah, to
Oh
side.
my god, that's fantastic.
Slappy slap you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 15. I mean, is like a person dressed up like in normal clothes, so I'm not sure it was the armor class.
Yeah, with a 15, he will miss it. You see the zombie kind of bent in a way, like unnaturally, and it kind of cracks some part of his
That's not what I meant.
body.
For it to be bending in front of me, Jesus.
Yeah, as you can you see this, even though it's a lady, it's still kind of like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna say that. So yeah, erase that. Done. Okay.
Just
Anything else
deleted
from
it.
you?
I guess no. I mean,
Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So
well,
that
not
would be
perfect, really. I wouldn't call it perfect, but hey.
all right. So the zombies acted on the other one's turn. So
Alright.
exit thunder. Oh,
Alright.
you're back.
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, please take your turn.
Alright. So which one is everyone attacking? This one next to Scratch, yeah?
Yeah. So that's the only one active at the moment.
Alright, I will take this opportunity to put my foot under the glaive, flick it up, grab it, spin it, and start running like a spearman towards this one. And as I do, I will thrust my glaive straight into its body.
Nice.
And it is undead, is that right?
Yes, it's very undead.
It will take some extra undead right damage, because I am a ghost slayer. And here comes the attack. That's 25 to hit, 10 radiant, 14 slashing damage.
Nice. As you hit it with that attack, the zombie is obliterated. I will assume you moved yourself there. Yeah, it's more than that. How will you? Any specific way you would like to do it?
As I hit it, you see the radiant damage beginning to kind of burn it from inside, and as it does, I will just kind of thrust it and then lift it over my head and then throw it. And as I throw it, it kind of starts hitting the floor, and as it tumbles, it'll just start fading away and then just turn into dust.
All right. Nice. Okay.
Blade style.
Very cool. Anything else from Cabal?
So I was there.
Yeah, I just moved you there.
10, 15. I only needed 10 feet away, so would I have had reach to attack him from there? From where I am?
Yeah. Let's say you were actually, yeah.
Because
You
then
could
I
have
want to
attacked him. Yeah,
switch
that's
my
cool.
turn and go towards this guy.
Okay, yeah, you could actually get there and hit him
And I
with
will
your
use
off
my
attack.
second attack against this
Okay.
one. So I will move myself there.
All right.
And I will jump off water to
Perfect.
shell, and as I do, I will thrust this one straight into its face and attack.
Oh, nice. All right.
That is a 23 to hit with
Yeah,
14
that's
radiant
definitely.
damage and 13 slashing.
All right. As you hit it, the creature is obliterated once more. The same way, just turn into ashes, like doing like a fast move, like. Is that how you want to do it?
Yes, just and they just
All
like
right,
split it.
amazing. Yeah,
Uh,
like his head flies off as you cut it.
nice.
Amazing. All right.
And I will. Well, I've been killing these things, and before I forget, I will roll 2d6 for my temporary hit points because I
Oh
never do it
yes.
anyway. So
Yeah, it's
7.
true actually. Yeah. So and roll again. It could be higher.
Oh, every time I kill, right?
Yeah. They don't stack, but it could, if you
We'll
use a
just
higher
replace
one, you
it.
can take it.
Yeah, 7
Yeah.
again. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, that's the destiny. All
It's
right.
meant
Cool.
to be. And I think that's all I can do for my turn right now, but I can move 5 more feet, so I'll move there. And
All right.
as a bonus action, I can't do anything. No, I can't do anything. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Exit Thunder will say, "Oh, this one is too close. I better attack the other one, otherwise he's gonna attack us by the time he gets to you." So he will do 2 blasts towards this demonic zombie that is in the corner, and he will hit one and miss one. And as he hits it, you see the zombie has taken damage, and then it turns towards your direction, like looks to where you are. And that will be Exit Thunder's turn. The noble, Jerome, will also attack the same zombie. Let's see what he does. And yeah, he will also hit it and do some cold damage. You see, like a ray as well, same that Exit Thunder is doing towards it, and he's taking a little bit more damage. But this zombie seems to be much more resilient than the other ones. War Turtle, you're next.
As I see, there's only one alive at the moment. I will run to it
Okay.
and attack it twice. Using Scratch's inspiration that he gave me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very good. Just if you need it, you can add it. Otherwise, you don't need to use it. Oh, wow. Damn it. Okay, yeah, you don't need to use it. You hit very well on both ones. So describe to us how you kill this creature as you hit it with the axe.
I chop him up into little squares,
Oh wow, amazing.
like Connect 4, like you're playing Connect 4.
Oh wow, so you do like a fast movement, like, and you see
Yeah.
like War Turtle, like a Japanese sushi chef, like, and the creature, quarters of it start falling into the floor, like falling down. Amazing, cool. Anything else from you?
No, as I see nothing's happening, I just
All right, okay,
do nothing.
okay, amazing. Real, you're next.
Real will point at her
Okay.
and go for a firebolt this time.
All right, nice. Okay, 17 will hit.
Oh, okay. It's only 11.
Okay,
Fire.
all right. Cool. 11 points of fire damage. You see like her scorching form, like even more angry, and you, as he's coming after you, he fixes on you and he starts walking your way.
Nope, nope, nope.
All right. Anything else from Real?
No, that's it.
Okay, and the zombie will start moving. Let's do it like this. Okay, we will move there. One sec. Okay. All right. So yeah, he will move. He will move to here, closer to Lilith.
Oh, he's
Okay.
moving to me.
Yeah, this demonic zombie is getting closer towards you where you are, and then
Is
once
she resisting the turn undead now?
she's not turned anymore now, as she was hit by Exit Thunder.
God damn it, Exit Thunder.
I mean, there was only one zombie left, so she had to hit either that one or the one that was next to War Turtle, and he was pointing out that if he does that, he would bite War Turtle or Cabal, so he knew he couldn't get to you. But what she will do, she will actually activate her miasma thing. Let me just make sure you are on range. Actually, nope, you are not on range. Only extra thunder, so she will not want to waste it. So you will see that cleverly. What is she gonna do? Actually, 1 second. You will see that cleverly the zombie will dodge, and you see that it's kind of like doing like a standing position with a dress, that beautiful dress covered in bits missing, and this kind of new form of hair, and she looks like, and she's kind of dodging there, and that will be you next, Lilith.
Okay. She will do.
Actually, sorry. Let me go back on that. Actually, she will not dodge. She will move all the way next to you instead to get you in her aura. So at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make some saving throw here. Beat vital aura. Constitution saving throw, please, at advantage because it's against poison.
Ugh, 15.
Okay, 15 is what you needed. You feel like there is something that would have made you perhaps poison if you failed, but that's not the case. What do
What are you
you
trying to do to me?
do?
What are you trying to do to me? Is she done with her nonsense?
Yeah, just like just kind of looking at you, like with pieces of onion soup dripping from her mouth down.
Well, I am sorry. It would have been nice to have gone on our picnic.
Yeah, she's doing this thing from The Walking Dead, when they cannot get close to you as you're talking. She's kind of like biting into her own, like making sounds with her jaw as she's just trying to bite you, but she cannot physically do.
Yeah. Oh man, what have we done? What have we done? Right. She will. Is this thing doing its own aura as well?
Yeah, it's got an aura around it,
I
like a
guess.
weird gaseous aura.
Okay. So she will kind of note to the group that there's this kind of aura, some kind of poisonous effect seems to be around her. And should she do this? She's going to do. Can she do Sacred Flame?
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, it's a save, so it doesn't impose any disadvantage or
Okay.
anything. All right.
Yeah. She's gonna do
let's do it.
Do that.
Okay, she will fail. All damage.
Okie doke.
She tries, but she's like too fixed on your eyes, and she's missing what you're doing. You see that in new form, she's not very intelligent
That is
any longer.
17 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. And you see, like she kind of like utters like a weird moan.
So she looks Lilith in the eyes and is immediately hit by bright radiance erupting out of the ground as the bright light kind of fades. She doesn't see Lilith anymore in front of her, but is immediately hit by fire from Claudio.
Wow. Okay. All right. Amazing.
No, fucking Claudio!
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's just like,
Wait, why are you
too much.
rolling with advantage?
That was my 2 hits. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Claudio, you messed up.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, yes,
Damn
that
it.
was Claudio.
All right. Okay. Cool. Any other bonus or anything else from Lilith? You're okay. Yeah.
She will continue doing her move.
All right.
So
Okay.
1,
All
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Yeah. Just going
6.
around it. But the creature is like this completely distracted by you. Cabal, you're next. Scratch, you are after that.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah. Just do something.
All right, that's good enough for me. I will, as I run towards this witch, I will ask Lilith. Sorry. Will the poison affect me if I breathe it in?
Yes.
Then I will hold.
Why wouldn't it?
I will hold my breath as I run towards this guy or this witch. Pop, 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 pop. And I will go straight, right next to her.
Okay.
Hopefully nothing
So
happens.
make a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Oh yes, success.
And I'm improvising here. It doesn't say it's through breathing, but I will allow it just for flavor. Oh no, they're calling Lilith Witch. Someone is saying one of the guests from outside says, "Oh,
Natural
nice."
20.
Yeah, okay, you are not affected by it, and you feel nauseous for a second, but then you shake it off.
Then I will use. Oh, how do I do this? I'm gonna maximize everything here. So I'm going to bonus action with the blood of my glaive. I am going to flick a little on her, and I will do blood curse of the mark. And you begin to see the blood that's flicked on her begins to kind of do this kind of glow on her. So as a bonus action, and I'll amplify it with some blood.
Okay.
Take some 4 points of damage. This
Okay.
means all my attacks this turn will be with advantage.
Oh wow, nice. Do your abilities recover after a short rest,
Mm-hmm.
or? Oh, amazing. Cool. Nice.
That
Okay.
means I will do that, give myself that, and I will attack it with advantage. My first strike.
Okay.
Attack!
All right.
That's 21 to hit with 20 radiant damage and 9 slashing.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, that as you hit the creature with that, 29 total. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, no, she takes it all. She's starting to look a little bit. She's starting to look a little bit wounded, but you
Very
see
well.
this creature is much stronger than the others.
No worries. As I slice her, you see that the radiant damage that I inflict on her leaves a brand, and I will mark her. And as I do that, I will strike straight through this. The second attack straight through this where I've branded her. And attack again with advantage. Hopefully kill her.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh wow, yeah,
It's
that
less
definitely
damage,
hits.
Okay.
but it was more
Yeah,
damage.
no, that would be 24, 20, 25,
26.
26. Yeah, amazing.
26
Thank
points
you.
of damage.
Oh wow, nice. All right,
And
she
then
just like makes the sound and takes the damage, and you see like a half of her face has fallen off, like the skin, and is like a skeleton in half of her face now. After that,
Alright, and then I will attack her one more time with the back end of my spear as a bonus action. No, I can't do that because I've already used my bonus action, and that
yeah.
is me. And yeah, what can I do? Nope, that's it. That's the end of my turn, I guess.
All right. Okay, cool. Scratchovich, you are next. War Turtle, you are a couple of turns away. What would you like to do?
Okay, so
Actually, rather than a scratch, is anyone else being hit by these zombies? I just want to make sure. Did Cabal go hit as well?
I got hit
You
with the
got hit
poison
by
gas.
with the miasma, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But that because you failed that save, yeah? That you were the only one who failed. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
Cool.
Oh,
And
Claudio,
that
I think,
was
as well.
it. Yeah, did Claudio fail as well? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did actually. Yeah. All right. Cool. Forget about it. All right. I will do the scratch.
Oh, you can't say that now and say, "Oh, forget about it." Are we gonna turn into
It's
zombies?
fine. It's just to just remember that happened.
Yeah,
It's
that's all.
it's
Just
fine.
like just want to check the hit points of everyone and fit it. No. Oh no. Okay. What
Is
do you
there
want?
any more zombies, or is the only the last one in front of
Only
the
on
door?
she's the only last one. The demony.
Anyway, I'm still pissed off. They ruined my performance here. I was ready, so I'm gonna move. Would I be able actually to get there? I could move 60 feet though.
Yeah, you're a tabaxi.
Yeah.
You can go
Okay,
there.
okay. So I'm gonna do that, and I can see that Cabal hit it twice already, and it's still standing, and it's really tough. So I'm gonna use another one of the psychic blades attacks. I'm just gonna add it like
Nice.
straight away if I hit.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, that will miss her. Unfortunately, you hacked her with your hurdy-gurdy, and she kind of like almost like spits on the hurdy-gurdy as her this kind of soup comes kind of pours out of her mouth, and you're like in panic as you don't want your hurdy-gurdy to have her vomit on it. You kind of move it too fast before you hit her. Anything else from you?
No.
All right. Okay. After you, Extra Thunder will hit twice towards her, and it will hit for one and miss one. And you see her as she takes this kind of damage once more. Her face is like slightly cold and kind of icy. The noble will also approach, and he says, "Yes, well, we nearly got this. Come on, we can do it all together." And then he will also try to hit her, and he will hit. Same effect. You see some icy bits on her face, and that will be them. You are next, War Turtle.
Okay. I see the witch keep
Yeah,
attacking, get attacked, and I saw what,
yeah,
and I feel like I can kill it now. So I'll
yeah.
walk over
Okay.
like a henchman,
Oh, nice.
and then do I still have scratches inspiration or
Yeah, you haven't used it. You still have it. So
Yeah.
you
yeah?
fail in your attack. You can use it.
So I have that ready. Attack
Okay.
twice.
Do you wanna do Great Weapon Master or anything?
No, not this
Okay.
time.
All right. So you can use it on your first attack, as you will miss.
Yeah.
So it's a D10, right?
D10, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just roll a D10 and add it. Okay. So yeah, that will hit with a 17. Both of them will hit. If it's okay with you, I'll take the damage from the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
22. All right. So 22, and then there's another 20. She is stumbling about, but she still have a little bit of life on her.
I mean, I have to say
Anything
it's so
else?
much better. It's so much better to be a zombie. I mean, like the regular person had 8 hit points. This one has like I don't know 80.
Yeah, much more than that. She's not any zombie. She's a zombie plate spreader.
Oh wow. Okay.
Just out of game. All right. So that will be our total done. Right. Lord Antris, it's your turn.
I'll try to send a firebolt her way again.
Okay. All right. Oh
Oh,
no, that will miss her.
that's okay. My friends can finish her.
Okay. Amazing.
I'll just move
Okay.
around.
All right, and you move a little bit around. Okay, then that will be her turn, probably her last turn. You'll see her slowly. She's like, "Wah, wah," and she kind of like pukes this gas around all of you. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh crap.
As this weird miasma kind of like looks like a toxic, weird green and black ooze pours out her mouth.
Oh,
I'm
no,
still
I
holding
would
my
use,
breath. Do I still get
I would use my
advantage?
game inspiration.
This one, yeah, I'll give you advantage, actually.
Oof, 21.
21 is a success. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, 23, thank God.
23 is a success. Lilith, you fail.
Sorry, I was saying when I rolled it, I would like to use game inspiration.
All right, please do so. War Turtle, you fail as well. Okay. So the ones of you actually, let me
Oh
just check
no!
one.
Yep, it was meant to happen.
Exetander is actually immune to poison, so he will not even be doing this at all. Seems to be he's kind of like moved back a second, and he does like you gather he's holding his breath as well, so he succeeds the save.
Wait,
But
I'm not even
Lilith fails.
breathing.
Yeah, it's just like it's a funny thing. It's not to do with it doesn't really say it's to do with breathing. I'm just allowing it to make it fun, you know. All right, so Lilith fell and War Turtle fell as well. So you guys take 28 points of poison damage. So you take half Lilith to 14. And who else? And the ones who succeed, Cabal, you take 14. And Scratch, you take 14 as well. And you are also not able to regain